I like the Final Fantasy motif. He said, and then it stopped. Do you think the person who composed it knew they were making a banger as they were composing it? How is the sound, by the way? Too loud, too quiet? Like, how are we doing? How are imps justified in Elden Ring? Why little shits have such moveset, bleed weapons, and ambush? They're like the classic troll enemy. They have their place. Okay, can this work? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. All right, let's see if I can do it. Okay, here we go. Previously on Joseph Anderson.
I'm not stubborn, I'm right.
For fuck's sake.
Story. Alright. What's this?
I'm here to kill chaos. That's my mission. Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
I only know one thing. I want to kill chaos. We need to. It's not a hope or a dream.
So fucking stupid.
Thirst.
Move aside! Chaos!
He gets me.
You sure chaos is here?
Yeah, I can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the shrine of chaos. He's here.
Stop saying chaos.
Feel the pain!
The darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it. No doubt.
Chaos is here.
There was a knight who left on the same journey as you, but never returned.
No, he's chaos.
His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
Know when you're beaten!
And who are you? We're here to kill chaos.
The prophecy's very own warriors of light.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland.
No.
Chaos.
Come chaos.
So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. I have to point out, to toot my own whistle a little bit, that I found it funny watching it live the first time I watched it, whereas the rest of the posers on the internet didn't find it funny and start memeing on it until they watched it a couple more times after that, and the internet decided that it was funny. I thought it was funny right away. One of the best trailers of all time. It's one of the funniest trailers of all time for sure, yeah. Do you think Jack is just talking to him, guy? Who the fuck is Jack? Got you to play the game, didn't it? I mean, you know, it's not hard. Okay, is there any I wish you did more videos like that one. That's not my video. Someone else did that. That was Joe Clips or something. I don't know. Like, okay, what do we is there any setting we should turn on, off or no? Auto dismantle maybe. Where's that? Auto dismantle on mission completion. Sets way to auto dismantle equipment when completing a mission. There are missions? What about graphic settings? VRAM usage. Oh, we're currently not using any VRAM. Wow. Now we are. Now we're not. Okay. FPS 60. I want it higher than that. 120. There we go. Far shadows. Cool. Anti-aliasing is just on. AMD. No. We hate motion blur. Was there motion blur? Alright. Chromatic aberration. Ambient occlusion, is that one of the ones that we like or no? The greed is crazy to want more than 60 FPS. I have a monitor that's above 60 FPS. Why did I get a monitor that's more than 60 FPS if I'm not going to use it? Have you seen the AI generated music video by the Stellar Blade devs? No. No. Have you played Final Fantasy 1? I don't know. I don't think I finished it, but I might have played it. Have you played Final Fantasy 2? Yeah, that was the one with Rosa and Cecil in it. That was a good one, yeah. Yeah. I like that one. Has Edge the Ninja as well? Yeah. Have you played FF3? Yeah, we streamed it. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, FF3 is good. Did you play Final Fantasy 5? I did play Final Fantasy 5. I didn't finish it though. I got to the Battle of the Big Bridge and I stopped playing afterwards. I don't know why. Did you play Final Fantasy 4? Yeah, it was good. It had Rosa and Cecil in it, and Edge the Ninja. You said you might go to Ottawa for a doctor. If you do, avoid the Ottawa General. Why? Is he like stern command or what? Do you think they knew what they were doing in the Chaos trailer, or in the weebs so deep in their echo chamber that they thought they were cooking? According to what people said in chat, it seems like they thought they were cooking. Oh shit! Or they thought they were cooking. Please select the difficulty. How's the sound? Have you played Shining Force? I haven't played Shining Force. A mode for players who don't usually play action games, want to breeze through battles, and are looking to enjoy the story. Enable casual mode for an even more relaxed gameplay experience. Action. A mode for players who are familiar with action games and enjoy challenging battles. Hard. A mode for players who excel at action games and wish to engage in brutal battles. Alright. What kind of gamer am I? Do you have the season pass for DLC jobs? Jads told me I didn't need it. Do you have balls? I threw them all away. In case you weren't kidding, Ottawa General Hospital. I was kidding, yeah. What's wrong with Ottawa General Hospital? I went for another long walk today, and don't go on the yo, Gatsby. You're wet, bro. Dog. Come here. Gatsby, place. Place. You don't know what that word means. Come here. You're wet from outside. Here. Oh, no. Oh, for... Thank you, bro. No, don't stop double tapping. No, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're loved. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't go on the couch because you're wet, okay? You're fine. You're fine. Some real chaos today, huh? Yeah. You didn't poop. You want to tell them? You didn't poop. That's 2 walks in a row you haven't pooped. Where's your poop? Why aren't you pooping? Is it because you saw the pug down the street and that's all you cared about for the next 10 minutes? Yeah, that is it. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Uh-huh. Don't shake your head at me. That's what... Oh, winking now, are we? Okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're okay. You're okay. We're in. Mouse has dibs, unfortunately. Sorry. You're fine. Just don't go on the couch until you dry off, okay? And I'm trusting that you will figure out when that is, okay? What was I talking about? Oh, I was, You going on the couch? No? No. What? Go on the armchair. Go up here. This is fine. This is Gatsby's side. Go up here. Go up here. No, don't lick me. No. You said you went for the walk. I went for another long walk today, and when I got home, my ankle was hurting a little bit, but it wasn't hurting as much as the other walks that I've done. So, are you gonna poop? No, just sitting. Okay, all right. Okay, sitting next to the couch like a passive-aggressive husky. Okay. How's it sound? Disney. Dogs resemble their owners. Oh, I'm really handsome then. Holy shit. Oh, it's a crystal game. Oh, of course, it's Final Fantasy, yeah, duh. Hello. Holy shit. Is Final Fantasy always displayed? No, this is from when they dabbled in being grimdark for a game. And then Bedstar said no. Whoa, damn, okay, that was a unexpected opening. I thought the opening was going to be us pushing the tower down saying we're here to kill chaos. Difference between difficulties, enemy strength and items. It would have been nice to have this before I picked. The ascending order difficulties is story action then hard, with each level providing successively tougher enemies. Okay, with you so far. Increased rewards and better equipment. While playing story difficulty, you can also activate casual mode for an even more forgiving experience. Difficulty can be changed at any time from the world map. There's a world map? What? Isn't this like a 6-hour game, like the Bouncer, where you just go through a castle and then kill chaos? Casual mode is defined by the following characteristics. Enemy strength and obtainable items are the same as in story difficulty. Break gauge consumption for soul shield and other abilities is decreased. Alright, don't know what those are. Unblockable attacks can be blocked. Huh. Enemies weak to gun attacks or max MP is not decreased when falling in battle. Uh-oh. Fallen allies will automatically be revived. Casual mode cannot be activated during online play. There's online play? What year is it? Maybe there's a guy in the team named Oss and we just agree with him all the time.
Bring it!
Tiamat. Already? Jack, Jed, Ash. Spinning slash. Did Tiamat just say fuck this? Soul Burst. Oh, we can do the crystal stuff too. Oh, they're dead. Okay.
We won?
Looks like it.
Then why doesn't it feel like it?
Sound okay? Yeah, sounds good now. Okay. Difference between difficulties. Enemy strength and items. The ascending order difficulties is story, action, and hard, with each level providing successfully tougher enemies, increased rewards, and better equipment. While playing story difficulty, you can also activate casual mode for an even more forgiving experience. Difficulty can be changed at any time from the world map. Casual mode is defined by the following characteristics. Enemy strength and obtainable items are the same as in story difficulty. Break gauge consumption for soul shield and other abilities is decreased. Whoa, that looks bad on my end. The stream is dead right now. Holy fuck!
So I face the final curtain.
What?
My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full.
Isn't he Monroe?
I traveled each and every highway. And
Oh, it's my song!
much more than this.
I did it. What the fuck, Blue Balls? What? What, did they not have the budget for the whole song? They just what? What? Reclaim your memories of combat. No, I'm good. I did it my way. Oh, now we have a different spinning slash. Is there like a parry? Oh, there is. It's parry slap. Okay. The yellow bar above the enemy is its break gauge. Attack the enemy to deplete the gauge. Press RT to expend MP and use an action ability to deal heavy break damage to your foe. Break enemies by completely depleting their break gauge. Yeah, you said. Approach broken enemies and press B to finish them off with a soul burst. Finish off with a matrix. Why do we have the same crystal power? Are we the person in the armor? Slaying enemies in a soul burst will recover your MP and raise your max MP. There must always be a garland? Okay, what are we doing now? Hold B to deplete your break gauge and adopt the soul shield stance. What? Huh? Blocking an attack in this stance will restore MP and increase your max MP. Your max MP? Press RB after a successful block to lunge forward and unleash a normal attack. There's 2 parries? How is that increasing my max MP? Oh. That's a weird system, wow. I guess I want it, is it only to, like, I get MP back up until, and then I can increase the bar per combat? Or I can increase it, it's not forever. Soul Shield is an extremely powerful counter that will stagger an enemy that while raising your max MP. However, it will greatly reduce your break gauge, so a failed Soul Shield may end up putting you in hot water. Guarding, on the other hand, well, what happens when you're in hot water? Guarding, on the other hand, will greatly reduce the amount of break damage you take. It's a safe way to reduce the threat of incoming attacks. Oh, it's like Expedition 33! Start combat with guarding to get a feel for your enemy's attacks and gradually mix encounters with Soul Shield as you get more comfortable with the flow of battle. The amount of MP gained by Soul Shield is directly proportional to the amount of break damage a blocked attack would have dealt. Soul Shield is an effective countermeasure against big, damaging attacks, but guarding and evasion are better strategies against faster attacks that hit more often. I did it my way. That was peak, right? When you deflect an enemy ability with a purple name using Soul Shield, that ability will become usable as an instant ability. Activate instant abilities by pressing X. Instant abilities do not consume MP, but their number of uses is limited. Wait, direction matters? Good old rock. This is how I always dress, except the sleeves are longer. When your max MP is increased to 2 or more full gauges, you can spend MP and max MP to cast Lightbringer, LTB. While Lightbringer is active, enemies become easier to soul burst, which is very helpful when you are surrounded by foes. For more information, see the relevant entry in the tips section. Show me the champion of life. Joe, what's the story so far? Why is he fighting goblins in the field with huge sword? We're in the tutorial Elysium part of the game, so we're just learning how to fight. We're learning how to be Jack. Leave the area. Is he gonna say it? Is he gonna say it? He's not saying it. I wonder if they like did a Snakes on the Plane here after the trailer and they cut out chaoses from the game. Oh, his buttons go way further down the shirt than mine do. Okay, never mind. Those are some nice boots. Why would the buttons go down that far?
Look, and crystals can sense each other.
You have one too, don't you?
Yay! Sorry.
My mission is to kill Chaos. That's all I know.
Me too.
Good.
Me three.
We're all on the same hunt.
I'm Jack.
Jed.
Ash.
Hell yeah! Go team! Instant best friends. Jack, Jed, and Ash appeal to the King of Cornelia to leave the hunt down Chaos, but are refused. First, what the fuck? Several weeks have passed since that day, and our 3 heroes return and triumph their quest complete. Really is hard mode. On a boat, got me sailing on a boat, on a boat, on a boat. Whoa. Got yourself shaving?
What?
Need something for that?
Oh.
It's just a scratch.
What?
Nothing a little spit can't heal. When are we gonna fight Chaos? Well, this monster hunting is a pain in the ass.
Seriously. Fingers crossed we're done.
Either way, time to pay the king a visit.
Yeah.
And we
Ash
leave
is
without
fucking
answers.
jacked. Holy shit. Look at dude's arms. My god. Those are goals.
The world
Holy fuck.
lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas languish. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy,
Do they?
patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come.
What is this pacing? 4? Are we the 4th one? Fool's Missive 2. What happened to Fool's Missive 1? Ah, that's why you're a fool. Okay. Cornelia, that joyous city with its proud alabaster castle, though it lives in the shadow of chaos, its noble people greet the dawn with heads held high. Dandelion needs to be reading this out loud. The spirits of Cornelia's common folk are sustained by the royal family, particularly the beloved princesses. Princess Sarah is Cornelia's moon, her silvery smile a balm that heals any troubled heart. Princess Mia is its sun, a source of comforting warmth to all. Yet it is a prophecy too that sustains the people's hopes. The wise words of Lu Khan, foretelling warriors of light who will one day rise up and lead Cornelia to salvation.
You are skilled, to be sure. Few could have slain even one of those abominations, let alone 3.
What did we do?
There is still the matter of your number, however.
When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come.
And your crystals trouble me. They do not shine the color they should.
Can't argue with that. But you
Egg?
need warriors, right? Look in front of you. Here we are, ready and willing to take Chaos down for you.
Chaos?
And with all due respect, isn't that what matters most?
Perhaps.
What are you?
Yet a question still weighs on my mind. Warriors of the Dark Crystals, why court danger so eagerly? What could you possibly hope to gain?
All I care about is seeing Chaos dead.
Hell yeah.
I need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger.
Yeah.
A thirst. Does that answer your question?
No.
Very well.
Oh, okay.
Minister Lagom, fetch the key to the shrine.
This is just Delta
My
Room,
lord.
man? Yeah, the story's pretty bad so far, I
Jack,
agree.
Ash, Jed,
Jackass Jed?
I place the future of Cornelia in your hands. Do not fail us.
Castle Cornelia. What year is it? Why is
Deliver the key
Select
to you in the
interact?
morning. Make your preparations and wait for me at the city gates. Until then.
Lagon? Is that just like inverse you done? Lagon?
Many warriors have come before us.
Okay.
But you are different somehow. I expect great deeds.
How much do you know about the Final Fantasy 1? There was like a rap summary of it that I watched on YouTube 15 years ago that honestly probably wouldn't be politically correct anymore. So like I don't. That's where most of my information is coming from. Dwayne and Brando. That's it. Don't watch it. It might. I don't know if there was like bad words in it or not. It might be 5, but I can't remember.
Cornelia is counting on you to save us from the darkness. I know you will. May the crystal's blessing be with you always.
Your eyes are weird.
You look every bit the warrior. I can
Queen
imagine
Jane.
it serves you well on the battlefield. Even so, I would kindly ask that you smile in front of my daughters.
No. What is this run? What? Bro, have you ever ran before? What? Are you compensating for like a counterweight for your gigantic fucking balls? Like what is this run? Should we listen to the Dwayne and Brando rap of Final Fantasy 1? So we're all up to speed. No, is it bad? Does it have bad words in it? I can't remember.
What's going on?
Princess Sarah. The people love her.
I don't.
Like a flower blooming in a dark wasteland.
Aerith? Oh no, she knows us.
Come on, Jack. Wouldn't kill you to smile for once.
Well, that's where we learn how to run.
And with a few more scars.
Nah, it's nothing. Jack has the best medicine.
Spit.
That's wonderful.
Want some?
In that case, if it's not too much trouble, would you be able to spare some for our soldiers in the castle? There's no medicine, is there?
Is there something you want?
There is. I need a favor from you. I heard you were going to the shrine, so I thought this would be my only chance to ask.
Favor?
2, actually.
Of course.
There was a knight by the name of Garland who set off to battle Chaos as well, but he never returned. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Look, we don't have time for a rescue mission, Princess.
We do.
I understand.
We do.
You don't need to go out of your way. Just keep an eye out for him.
What does he look like?
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
Oh.
He towered over the other knights. Even so, his voice was always warm.
How long ago was this?
12 years.
Perhaps
Oh
10 years
shit!
ago.
What the f-
Although, it seems just like yesterday. No one believes me. Not the minister, not my father. They say a knight by the name of Garland never existed.
What?
As you wish. We'll see what we can do about your missing knight.
Thank you, Jack. Jack, wait. The other favor. Come back safe. And soon.
She's pretty, in like a boring way.
May the crystal's blessing be with you. Always.
I got less than 2 hours of sleep, so you're getting raw, uninhibited Joe today. Oh, she has guard. Okay.
Odd. Your crystal vibrating too?
Yeah, weird.
Let's go cheat at
Forget
chess.
it. We need to focus. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Let's get some rest.
Hell yeah. I really hope I don't get to wander around the city. I don't want to need to do that.
Hey, Jack. Just the guy I wanted to see.
Hell yeah.
I heard you're off to the shrine tomorrow. Why don't you spend the night here?
Yeah.
Great. Come on in.
This is like a Final Fantasy XIV quest, but you just don't have to move between NPCs to see the next scene. It's fucking great. The next morning. I haven't pressed the controller in forever.
News of your departure will soon spread.
What the fuck?
Failure will leave a stain on the king's reputation.
Oh no.
Bear this in mind. Travel northwest, and you will reach the Chaos Shrine. Go with the crystal's blessing.
It's like a fever dream. This is how it is for me with all Weave games. What do you mean? The Light of Cornelia fucking completed. Mage Mashers. And Killer Knuckles. Okay. Job Affinity. Chaos Shrine. Main mission. Illusion at Journey's End. This mission is now available. Main item drops. 1%. The following side mission has been unlocked. Battle Simulator location. We don't know. Not very well unlocked then, huh? Great swords, knuckles, daggers. You can talk to people while on the world map. Press select to open the game menu, then select talk to initiate a conversation. These chats will give you glimpses into the everyday lives of the people of this world. This is a very large map. Oh no, it's not too bad. If that's like the scale of the missions, like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7. Looks like Final Fantasy 1. It is Final Fantasy 1. It's a like a reimagining of Final Fantasy 1. Should we go talk to everyone or no? The conversations are all worth doing. How do I get back and do them? Is it 3 FPS for everyone else? It's not for me. Is it bad for... It's in the menu. Starting a multiplayer game. Multiplayer is a game mode that lets you challenge missions alongside other players. Really? Player creates a multiplayer room, becomes the host, and can wait for other players to join. Players can also specify... Okay, we're never doing this. It's fine. It's fine. Smithy. Upgrade... Enhancing equipment level. You can spend anima to enhance your equipment level. Equipment can only be enhanced up to your current max upgrade level, which can be increased by finding and dismantling equipment. The higher level equipment you find and dismantle, the higher you'll be able to enhance your equipment level. Oh my god, wow. Okay, talk. Grizzled veteran.
It looks like the time has finally come for your expedition to the shrine. I pray for your success and safe return.
Alright, let's talk to fresh-faced recruit. Hold on, is it the same every time?
It looks like the time...
Okay.
Oh, you're heading to the shrine soon, aren't
It's the same guy!
Well, I hope you have a safe journey and come back to us soon. We'll be waiting for you.
That was just the Sumari of fucking Grizzly Veteran. Jessica, please, Jessica, be the same armor with a different voice.
Going to the shrine.
Aww.
It won't be easy, but give Chaos a few knocks on the head for us.
Okay, Jessica.
We're counting on you to slay Chaos. Life's hard enough for a farmer as it is, without the soil going bad.
You're not a farmer.
My children will have a bright future to look forward to once you warriors rid our land of chaos.
Still better than Persona Social Links, by the way.
A long time ago, my grandmother told me a story of someone who went to the shrine and never returned.
Oh, was it Garland?
You had better come back now.
Okay, I'll try, Julia. Alright, Will.
I heard there are monsters out there what use their cunning to outwit their prey. Best keep your wits about you on the road, Jack.
That's just old man us. Alright, well, that was interesting. Okay. Each mission is a predetermined mission level. Make sure to compare this with your average equipment level before attempting mission. The lower your average equipment level is compared to the mission level, the more break damage you will receive. Yeah, what? It would just go. Yeah, just go. Fool's Missive 3, Chaos Shrine 2. What happened to Chaos Shrine 1? I had never known a shrine to be here, not in all my past observations. It seems to have suddenly appeared, yet no one has paid this phenomenon any mind. Something must have happened, but what could have triggered this to appear in the distant future, in a place where no one would interfere? Fear. The mission descriptions are worth reading. I didn't read them. Can I read them afterwards or no? Fear. Think. Feel. Listen. A first-time chatter yelled in all caps at your missing classes for not buying the DLC. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Henry Wyatt, for gifting a sub to John Chaos. Thank you, Tora3Tron, for the 19 months. Thank you, Bunny in Boots 24 for the 43 months. Now I'm imagining a bunny in boots, and I like that. Is it trailer time? Already? Put skulls on a door. Wait, why do we have a key to open the door? What?
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
They're so cringe. The cut on his chin is gone. Who wrote this? This is schoolyard LARPing, man.
This'll be a walk in the park.
We'll watch your back.
Yeah, his scratch is gone. It's still better than having Donald and Goofy, right? Touch cubes. Yeah. Touch the cubes to restore your HP. Touch the cubes to restore your HP, MP, and refill your potions. If your max MP is lower than your initial MP, it will be restored to the initial value. Doing so will revive any slain enemies and remove any unclaimed items from the field. When you fall in battle, you will return the last set of cubes you have touched. I love touching cubes. Create room. Job trees, battle settings. Job trees. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Swordsman, pugilist, pugilist, duelist. Oh. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. That was kind of tanky for just a little ass goblin. Can I run? Oh, I can run just by doing L3. What's this? About. Press left, right, and activate an ally's resonance state, during which they will use their abilities more aggressively.
Time to go wild, Jed. Woohoo!
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Okay, not a bad combat system so far. A little loose. I don't know how else to describe it. This game feels like it's a lot older than it is. This game's only 3 years old, right? This feels like a PlayStation 2 game.
What's in there?
Twilight Tunic. 3? Didn't it come out in 2024?
Jack, there's one down there.
You can instantly change from one battle set to another with Y. Each set has its own break gauge. Switch carefully between the two to give yourself an edge in battle. You can change your battle sets by opening the battle settings menu and pressing Y. Okay.
Take it down.
Interesting.
Right.
Some enemies cannot be staggered by regular attacks. Soul Shield B action ability, RT, however, can still stagger them. In addition, left and right cause your allies to use abilities more frequently. Stagger enemies first, then move on to deal the killing blow.
There. Knock him down.
Easy as pie.
Easy as pie. Is there a jump button? Next. Guess not. What's that?
Damn. Where does all that darkness come from?
A monster just popped out of that one!
This darkness wasn't bad enough.
Do I get healing from doing the executions or no? Potions about. Press down to use a potion. Okay.
Focus on how we can do better next time. Okay. Nice one, Jack. Now let's see what secrets this place is hiding.
Did you get enough sleep just from the yachting? I got a little less than 2 hours sleep, yeah. And the night before I didn't get much sleep either, so I'm running on kind of fumes. But I wanted to stream today and also had a coffee. So yeah, I'll probably just go to sleep after stream. Oh, we can interact with this? Okay. What kind of coffee? It was an Americano from McDonald's.
Let's relax for a bit.
Touch some cubes. Upon leveling up, you'll be rewarded with job points. Job points can be used on the job tree to unlock skills and abilities. You can access the tree from various locations, including cubes and the world map. Okay. Decreases damage taken by 1.7. That's a very weird number for that to be. Total job points needed. Swordsman affinity plus 15. What does that do? Increases swordsman's job affinity. Okay, what does that do? Does that mean I do more damage? Does that mean like I'm just better at being the swordsman, or?
Looky here.
Twilight bracers. How do I equip things? Battle settings? Really? Battle settings. Change jobs and gear from the battle settings menu. Press LB RB to choose your character you want to customize. The members other than Jack or limited equipment they can use. Changing equipment affects various stats, and pressing select will automatically equip the gear at the highest level. Every piece of equipment has a level that determines its stats and basis and the strength of its effects. Okay. Usually I don't like this sort of thing. Every now and then I do, but usually I don't. Stranger's clothes. Oh, it changes what he looks like? Oh, wow. I was not expecting that.
We got company.
Time to go to work. Ready?
I did it my way. When did I sing that? Was it Baldur's Gate? Can you undress Ash? I don't think I can take the clothes off now. But just for you, I will try. Remove? How do I remove? I don't know how to remove. I don't see a button. Undress me? Huh. Oh, there's a lot of stats on that. A. Oh, you just hit the button. Oh, wow, you can make them naked. Okay. Why is he so pixelated? Is he being censored live? Alright, bros, let's go. We're here to kill chaos. Expedition 60 moment. Oh, there's plunging attacks. It's like Dark. Okay, did we get another increase here? Where does job points are in the bottom, and they're for specific jobs only, right? Yeah, so you have to actually use that job. Okay, attack type /strike onslaught. I saw a movie trailer for a movie called Onslaught recently. Temporarily decreases the amount of time required to charge certain attacks, and the likelihood of being staggered. Reinforce. 4 job points needed. Okay, so this rapidly increases to you need. Oh, you need 11 for that one. 9. Let's get this. I'm gonna guess that all of them have something like this. And if you use different ones, you can increases MP recovered for normal attacks. I'm guessing that some of these, like this, will also work when you don't have this job equipped, right? Just like I'm guessing that all damage is minus 1.7. Works even if I'm not a swordsman. It works when I have something else equipped. No? Really? From a stack point of view, what type of weapon do you like? I like axes. I like swords and axes. Those are usually my favorite. Spears are fun too. Magic attacks like fire will still deal damage even if you guard. Continuous hits with certain attacks will inflict status elements. Additionally, taking damage from the same element repeatedly will make you vulnerable to that element, temporarily allowing subsequent attacks at the same time to deal even greater damage. Interesting. I'm gonna forget about this. Oh no! Jack will be broken when his break gauge is depleted, causing him to be temporarily defenseless. This will also decrease his max MP and remove any buffs or instant ability effects. There's big frame drops, is there? Is everyone getting it, or is it just one chatter?
Up ahead! Come on, follow me.
Nah? Okay, so if it's not happening for everyone, then that means it's not on my end. However, I do worry that this is happening more lately. There's something to do with streaming in 2K. It's not working for some people. Oh shit, we're not doing well. We have to put some clothes on.
Unless you want to get cooked.
Let's find another way around.
Save some of that for later.
Hey, be safe, guys. It's gonna hurt. The last of them.
No room for mistakes.
Oh, it put clothes on everyone, not just us. Okay.
We should be fine here.
What should we do now?
This way looks safe enough. What the hell was that?
You just interrupted. You fucked up my parry. Ray, fuck it.
Stay sharp, guys.
Oh no, we died! We died. Okay. Alright. After falling in battle, you be sent back to the last cubes you interacted with. You may also lose max MP depending on the difficulty. Soul Shield and Soul Burst are very useful for increasing your maximum MP. For more information, see the relevant entry in the tips section. Okay. Okay, so the bomb's actually kind of hard to bury.
Up ahead.
I don't stand a chance.
This because I'm close to them. Genie lack of stamina management makes the combat too easy. I just died, so I don't know. Like, it's too early to know about that just yet. It feels like instead of stamina management, it's break gauge management.
Better tread carefully.
Not off to a good start.
Come on, do this!
We know all levels and stuff. When we died, did we lose all the XP that we gotten, or is it just like you just leave it and you go back? How much of a reset was it?
Look here.
Chest. Oh, new equipment. Caster gloves. Oh, we got a new sword too. Oh, it's the same. Never mind, we did not get a new sword. We got a helmet. We're even more cringe now. Select button is definitely a choice. Yeah, Dark Souls putting the attack buttons on RB and RT has done untold damage to game devs like these. One 337 viewers right now. Nice. The gamer number.
Another one of those things? Yeah. I could do that.
Oh.
Piece of cake.
Right.
Is Jack hot?
Let's keep it up.
He's not hot. Depends what you want. Not my type. Oh, we knocked him down?
This much before my eyes.
How many people try to play this game, by the way? Sorry I'm quiet, I'm kind of tired. Combat seems kind of fun, kind of button mashy, but then it demands like really quick parries from you out of nowhere.
You okay on potions?
Maybe say
Strange mix. Can I use fire on the fire?
That thing can eat.
Oh shit! We pumped too much fire into the bomb and it exploded.
Found a spot to rest.
Should we take a breather?
Shall we touch cubes? Uh-oh. Hell yeah. So I'm guessing I don't put any stuff into the companions. It's just us. We have our own tree. Some single pieces of equipment take up multiple slots. For example, the Pale Protector occupies both the body and leg slots. Although you sacrifice an equipment slot, items this type make up for it by offering higher stats. Well, that's nice. Now we look like a Xenoblade character. Why is the resolution so fucky on the equipment menu?
That was rough. At least we have time to take a breather.
Where did we knock down the thing? We have 1,000 eels times 2. Yeah, we have 2,000 eels.
Let's go. This will be a breeze. Enemy spotted. Stuck. Dead.
Whoa! What the? Oh no! No, no, no.
Okay.
No! Can you steal self-destruct from the bomb? You can only steal purple text? Yeah, it said that in the tutorial. Yeah.
We got company.
Jack, let's go.
See anything following us?
Dude, that's where we knocked down the thing.
Great. Now we can see what's ahead.
Not off to a good start. Just keep hitting them.
How did I just do that? How's the game feel so far? Kind of spammy, not too bad. People in Jazz were saying it was like Neo. I don't think it's like Neo. Neo if good. Ooh. Oh, when we use the cubes, did the shortcut we unlock respawn? When we touch cubes? No, it's still there. What one did I drop? Was another one back there? Maybe there was 2 in a row that we broke down. All right, my bad. Let's keep going. We're here to kill
Look
chaos.
here.
Hermit Club.
Have to get through those flames.
Get to chaos. Mages of the Masters utilize action abilities to break enemies. Normal attacks with a mace will recover ample MP, and charge attack can take big chunks out of enemies' break gauge, allowing mages to break foes all the faster. Mages can cast spells with RT and recover MP while casting. Alright, so sometimes we're going to have a different job equipped to get past a hazard. Okay. One accessory can be equipped for each battle set. Accessories may grant special abilities that cannot be obtained by weapons or armor. Explain how. Pendant. Magic resistance or intellect by 2. Command abilities. How do I switch it? Why? Battles sets job grants job affinity bonuses to both battle sets. Oh. Okay. Having affinity with the job will grant you some of that job's powers in battle, allow you to gain XP for it as well. Weak spot. That's the job affinity, or... So the 2 that we have equipped, we get for it. So the affinity goes up, so that means we have swordsman wisdom, even if we don't have swordsman equipped, whatever the fuck that does. Or it does, we don't, okay, I don't know. Anyway, I want us to go over to mage. Cause I'm a... Can I change your jobs? Maybe later?
This is the one. Like a match.
That's fire, Jack. Jack, that's fire.
All right.
right, this is the one.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Lock on. Okay. Hold to select the spell. Oh. Oh, it charges it
Time
too.
to go wild, Jed. Woohoo! Time for a change.
Well, that's fun. Each attack has individual attributes. Physical attacks have the slash, pierce, or strike attributes, while magic attacks have the fire, ice, lightning, earth, water, wind, holy, or dark attributes. Some enemies are weak to certain attributes and take greatly increased break damage from attacks sharing those attributes. Okay, well, I hope they're just all weak to sword, because that's all we're doing. Look around.
Nice room.
With plenty of places to hide. Stay alert. Up ahead. Come on, follow me.
Not my best moment.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
You guys did great. You killed the bomb by yourself. Caster shoes. Pale protector 4. It's giving me a lot of loot. That's how it's like Neo, I guess.
Enemy spotted.
Time to go to work.
Reducing max break gauge. Enemy break gauges refill slowly, making soul burst a difficult proposition when there are lots of foes about. Lowering an enemy's max break gauge will prevent them from recovering as much gauge, and slow the rate at which it recovers. When facing many foes, use Lightbringer LT plus B often to lower enemy max break gauges. Okay. Wolf. Is it blood or crystal juice that we're...
Gross.
We know what to do.
Both? Blood and crystal juice? Man, they love this destroy a spawner so we can topple a pillar. Can we fall?
I haven't seen something this good in a while.
Nice.
Master code. Okay, we can fall off some things.
There you are. Let's knock them down.
LT plus B is especially effective when surrounded by enemies. So is spinning. Not letting you spin. There we go, we're spinning now.
Not dead yet.
Say it so.
Oh no, I'm bad at parrying. Spin is a good trick. Yeah, I'm a little confused why sometimes they do a raging slash instead of a spin. Is it that there's like a follow-up component to it that if I do a normal attack first and then do RT, it changes to something else? Yeah, it seems like that's the case. Okay. Why is your use talisman? Is there something I'm not using I should be using? Because if so, my bad. I'm really tired. I'm doing my best. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be better at parrying. I'm finding it hard to read the enemies right now, but we're getting through it. Kind of worried about the first boss. Well, okay then. You okay, Gatsby? You dry now? Can you go on the couch? You don't know? Oh, that was it. There's nothing else here. Shit. Can you do Monster Hunter Greatsword attacks? I don't know what that means, sorry. Why is Gatsby wet? It's raining here, Moncton. I took him out before we started streaming. It's raining in a way that it's like there's like mist. You ever get a spray ball and you put it on like the finest setting and it just like hangs in the air for a bit? It's like that outside. So we both got pretty wet. I love that. Yeah, me too. I like it when it rains. Look around.
So we've come full circle, huh?
Oh,
now
okay.
we've got an easy way back.
Any help is welcome.
See what's inside, Jack.
Halberd. Lancers can assail foes from a distance with their long reach and exploit their enemies' weaknesses with weapon skills of every attack type. Pierce, strike, slash. They can also use Lance Hurl with RT. Holding down the button will enhance the attack. That seems kind of cool. Too bad it didn't start me off with that moveset because we were going to stick with sword the whole game. Wow, with the law of MP, you sure can spin for a while. Spinning kata. Healing halo.
I hate that.
Uh-oh. Piece of cake. Where's 2 decks? Yeah, it's isn't it crazy that that used to be writing that was celebrated and people were like, it's so ironic and fun and it removes the tension and you know it makes it so you don't feel too bad about like killing waves of people and shit like that, and it's like, oh my god, now can we just have some sincerity, please? Just characters taking the situation somewhat seriously. Uh-oh, we've got company. Yeah, exactly. Bringing the party to you guys. That doesn't look like a party to me. Reens, okay. Is gonna love or hate dispatch. That's how it goes usually, yeah. Do we really want that? Weapons and armor may have job affinities. You may be granted job affinity bonuses based on your total job affinity. So carefully select your job and equipment to get the most out of these bonuses. Interesting. So this like set bonuses. Equipment found while playing on hard or higher has a small chance to be imbued with a powerful special ability, Chaos. The higher the difficulty level, the greater the chance to obtain Chaos equipment. Do we have some? Do we have some Chaos equipment? Where is it? I want some Chaos equipment. We must have some, right? Job affinity duelist. So it's right there. Why is there an A on that one? Oh, cause Ash has it equipped. Okay. I don't see a one with Chaos. Or is that what the yellow one means? Maybe it's on a weapon. That would be crazy. These fits are absolute trash. How do you get into fashion without it being cringe? Or is that the first step, is letting go of the cringe?
But Chaos saves the biggest tower for himself.
Still got a ways to go.
Yeah, stay alert. Stay focused.
Still got a ways to go. Some of these can be triggered to cancel an action early. Instant abilities X. Instant abilities stolen from enemies can be activated to cancel an action ability mid-use. and faster than would be otherwise be possible. Try using the following combo against your foes. Normal attack, action ability, instant ability. Action ability. Command abilities. All command abilities, including Lightbringer, can be triggered after canceling their action. Also note that you are invulnerable to enemy attacks while triggering Lightbringer. Use this to your advantage when surrounded by foes. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Can you cancel a cancel? That's true, yeah. What do you say?
We're getting nowhere. We gotta smash the door.
You're right, Lightbringer.
That's what I call crowd control.
Come on, let's tear out the roots. One down, 2 to go.
Good pass out, good luck with Gallus Counting, taking your arcane cannons. Ooh, a bigger tower fell down this time. Oh, small one dies.
Time to take a breather.
Sure. Can I cancel Lightbringer early?
This will take us straight to the
No,
tower.
I can refresh it. Okay.
You okay on potions?
I'm jonesing for some potions.
We should have bought 99 of them along with the jam bread before we left.
I can't do this for much longer.
What do you think we should do?
I see some cubes over there.
Should we take a breather?
Kite shield. There are shields? Press Y immediately after using an action ability to activate a chain attack, cancel, and switch battle sets faster than usual. Use this to unleash a follow-up attack on the enemy, move out of their range, and more. So this is definitely a cancel game. Usually I don't like that kind of stuff. Try it. Job trees. We haven't even switched over. Animal shards can be used as a job tree to earn job experience. You gain joining multiplayer games and guests will earn you more animal shards in standard play. You can use animal shards to obtain XP for your allies' jobs on the battle settings screen. Alright, thank you very much. What do we want to do? We just get this thing. Equip acquired abilities from the battle settings menu. You can reach the menu by pressing A while selecting the acquired ability. Oh my god, equip combo abilities from the battle settings menu. Combo abilities can be used by pressing RT during a normal attack. RB. Okay, do we want onslaught? Lunge forward, then slash and strike foes with successive attacks. Sure, why not? Oh! Wait, what? Okay.
Warm welcome.
This'll be a break.
Blockable versus unblockable attacks. Attacks cloaked in a sinister aura cannot be blocked. If you see one of these, move away and evade to avoid taking damage. You'll be able to block these attacks in casual. Can I block it with this move?
Getting sloppy.
We need to patch ourselves up.
What do you mean? I took and damage. I'm fine. It's like God Hand? What's a new one? Whoa, this is a very different material all of a sudden. This music is making me think of something I can't place. Metaphor? No. Required the key to Fate's doors. Sekime. Oh, it is Sekimeya!
I don't stand a chance.
It is Sekimeya, yeah. Oh, shit. Sekimeya had great music. Yakisoba-pan, Yakisoba-pan. My Yakisoba-pan angel. This is BJ. I still need to get that figurine. I promise, chat. I need to get one. Do they still sell it or no? The problem is, if I get that figurine, I'm gonna want to put it behind me, and then I'm gonna want to stream with the camera, and no one wants that. Do I know exactly? Or I could just pretend I already have the figurine and then I don't have to show. I got it actually. I bought it. I bought it right after we finished the game. Yeah, I have multiple of them actually. I have all of them. Yeah, it's here. I'll put it to the camera. I'll pull it to the camera and touch it. Here you go. See, I'm tapping it. It's right here. Yeah. There we go. ASMR. Little Joe Tingles is a treat. Anybody want a cranial nerve exam? I'm giving them out. I think if I did the ASMR bit right now, I would fall asleep. Oh, it's a fucking Tonberry! Okay, let's go kill the Tonberry. Hell yeah. Strider suit. So there's just like no rhyme or reason to the outfits, huh? We're just a bunch of like ragamuffin fucks. Alright. Doom and gloom.
I'm not dead yet.
Jack, say it so.
No! What the fuck? I hope Shattered Tonberry Shortcakes is enjoying us. Tonberries are just jerks. And they're jerks in all the games. They've always been like quick stabbies, right? What was the first game that had Tonberries in it? They're in 6, right?
Focus on how we can do better next time.
1? Final Fantasy 1 had Tonberries? Google says 5. What the fuck? Yeah. Easy mode is now selectable. When I'm president, it'll be illegal for games to ask you if you want to turn on a difficulty. Who wants to vote for me? You can turn the difficulty down, but it's illegal for the game to prompt you to do it. President? Yeah. President of gaming, president of the world. Also, no more skateboarding. Everyone's grudge. No, fuck. Okay, so he starts Chef's Knife away from you and then walks forward. So it's if you're close up to him, he does some bullshit. Okay. Sleepy Joe has my vote? Oh, not again. What are the clouds? They're just clouds? Use the key to fate's doors.
The darkness is so thick I can taste it.
It is dark in
This
here,
is
yeah.
it. No doubt.
Fool's Missive. 26. Princess Sarah. She's akin to the crystals. I do not say this idly, of course. Who are you? But with great conviction. Like the crystals, she's an object of love, worship, gratitude, and hope. Light is drawn to her like a moth is to a flame. But she too bears a dark crystal, since so her darkness that springs from reality's warping is also drawn to her. What this means is that her existence is likely to become that of a harmonizing element, one of a rare few that can maintain the balance between light and dark. Do you think the light would beat the darkness? I think darkness would beat the light. Fool's Missives and Lufinian Reports. Interacting with spheres during a mission may earn you special books of lore. Fool's Missives, a series of letters and notes. Both their author and the intended recipient are a mystery. Lufian Reports, official records detailing information on an intricate plan. On an intricate plan! You can view these documents from the archives. Okay, this is just the writer just fucking puppeting an orb to talk to us. Okay.
I think we could use that.
Yeah. Sorry if it's backseat. I'm not sure if the game tells you you can turn off your companions. They still appear in cutscenes. Is the game balanced around having your companions out though, or no? Should we turn them off? Decreases break damage taken with a successful guard. Okay, does that include the blue one or no? Weapon enhancement. Enhanced ability set to increases physical damage dealt. Oh, okay. That seems good. What do we want on the bottom? What's the best one? Element Holy? Blessing of Light? Warcry? Increased slash damage dealt. That's what we want. We want to go all the way down the tree in order to spend 9 job points to increase our slash damage by 3.3%. That's what we want to do. That's what I want for Christmas. What an amazing deal. I get to go all the way down the tree, and then at the end of it, spend 9 job points for 3.3% extra damage. New job Berserker. Oh, we definitely want that one then. We definitely want to go for the new jobs. The new jobs must be better than the old jobs. The hell is Weeb Jobs? Combat effects enhance all combo abilities that are assigned to a specific slot. These effects only trigger immediately after an RB normal attack hits. Combo effects can be learned by job. It's a numbers game. It all stacks up. But chat told me that it doesn't. It's only if you have that job equipped. Was chat wrong?
Let's see what's inside.
God, it is Sekimea. What the fuck? Wait, what's the affinity onto the right? Is that something that you... No, it just came with it. Okay, it's not we're adding affinity the more we use the weapon, is it? You'll never hear EDM music. ATM machine without thinking of Sekimea ever again. It's a curse. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. My first proper exposure. Already? What? Why are we a gimp?
Chaos.
No. I am to become. And who are you?
We're here to kill Chaos.
Yeah!
Prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
Really?
He always wore such splendid armor.
We don't need...
with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
Really?
Garland!
No. I am to become Chaos.
Oh, that went through the block.
Not off to a good start.
Let's keep hitting them.
Stand there! Dodge!
Get back.
I get hit before he did damage there, or? This foe is swift and leads to your openings. Watch his movements closely and wait for your chance to strike. You can also use Social B to store up MP, then assail him with Lightbringer, LT plus B. Can I die in Lightbringer mode? You can remove his Chaos Advance Bust by attacking him with attributes that he's weak against. Utilize magic and instant abilities to create an opening in his defenses. Or, I just keep hitting him with my sword. You can learn new abilities from the job tree. Okay, so this is all wall, and it wants you to engage with the game now after this. Okay, cool. Ow. Okay, locked in there, I can do the parry.
Better tread carefully. We're in for it now. We gotta keep our heads cool. So, watch yourself.
Don't drink them all at once.
Room for mistakes.
Fuck. Okay, so it doesn't look like you can use the red fairy against the grab then. Because I think it would have went through there if that was the case. Which makes sense, but I wasn't sure. Okay, now he's doing fire. Where's the fire explosion they do? Plate? No, it's not blaze.
Is that the last one?
Hey, be safe, guys.
Not blaze. Inferno. Oh. What? Okay. I'm coming. Okay, so I'm guessing if I used elements to knock him down, I could get him down without having to get his health down at the same time. That makes sense.
There's a person under there? Wait.
What do you mean?
So this is what darkness does to humans. Keep it alive.
I've seen an attack before.
Yeah.
You know it doesn't matter.
Say it ain't so. This is putting a damper on our fun, Jack. Think you can help us out?
Don't drink them all at once.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
Alright, we got him.
Now we're talking.
Oh. Yay! Alright, that was actually pretty tricky. Damn. Cyclone OP, yeah, it's very, very powerful. If you pick your time for that, it does so much DPS.
Time for the reveal.
Wait.
Girl?
My crystal. It's her.
Yeah, just like before.
Mine's going crazy.
I'm Neon. And not Chaos. Guess I was right.
Huh. Feels like there's a story behind that.
Yeah, I agree.
My allies and I set out to rid the land of Chaos.
but the journey took its toll.
Kanye at home?
One by one, we fell, until only I remained. It was then that I finally realized the truth. Chaos isn't a man, or a monster.
It's an idea.
Chaos is just a fairy tale.
Close enough.
The darkness, the beasts, this despair that eats away at people's hearts.
Does that mean Sarah is
It's
Yuri?
easy to blame a single thing for all of that. It gives people hope to think the world can be saved with a single heroic deed, even if it's never that simple. So I decided to become a sacrifice. I offered myself to the darkness and prayed to become chaos, hoping some band of heroes would defeat me and thus bring an end to this empty dream.
What? And then you went around and recruited goblins and put bats on the ceiling and gave a Tonberry a knife.
He's out there. I can feel him. I just have to keep looking. I'll find him.
I'm coming too. When darkness veils the world,
They hid her in the trailer.
4 warriors of light shall come. And I only count 3 of you.
Hell yeah.
We don't need someone whose heart's not in it.
Then show me chaos. Do that, and I might even start to respect you.
Deal.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the team. This is what we do. Yeah. How long you guys been doing this for? About a
We
week?
better get back to the castle. Wouldn't want to disappoint our patrons.
What the fuck is going on? Great sword. Okay. Main mission in memories. This mission is now available. Start the mission. Sure. Why not? Fool's Missive 2. Ah, Cornelia. Joyously is proud of Alabaster Castle, though it lives in the shadow of the chaos. It doesn't. Its noble people greet the dawn with heads held high. The spirits of Cornelia's common folk are sustained by the royal family, particularly the beloved princesses. Princess Sarah is Cornelia's moon, her silvery smile a balm that heals any troubled heart. Princess Mia is his sun, source of comforting warmth to all. Yeah, it is a prophecy too that sustains people's hopes. The wise words of Lucan foretell warriors of light who will one day rise up and lead Cornelia to salvation.
Wow. So this is what the city's like. I'd forgotten.
Her voice is familiar.
Looks like you're as forgetful as the rest of us.
Am I? I guess so.
We're forgetting things all the time.
This predates AI,
I
right?
guess it's the price we have to pay for this strength.
Attachments to this world will just make it harder to do our duty.
True.
It's a mercy to forget.
A mercy, huh? Whose mercy?
Healer
Someone
from
or
Overwatch.
something must have decided to make it this way. Who was it?
The writer.
It's me. I forgot.
Hey, Neon. When did you first come here?
Neon White. I don't know. I can't remember.
10 years ago? Although it seems just like yesterday.
Were there stilts in the armor?
And, that about covers it.
So the throne was empty. Or perhaps you lost heart and fled the shrine.
Then how would we have this girl?
You there. Neon, was it? Do you also bear a crystal?
Hell
I think
yeah.
you've seen it before.
Very good. 4 warriors, 4 crystals.
Still black as pitch, though.
Warriors of light are before us at last. As is your right, I will reveal the prophecy of Lucan in its entirety.
Okay.
There's more.
When darkness veils the world,
Neon is
warriors
Gallica.
of
Oh,
light shall
okay.
come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume.
Oh, they're all different colors. That's nice.
This land is home to 4 crystals: fire, wind, water, and earth.
Fucking
The
magnets.
darkness
How do they
corrupted
work?
Causes fires to rage, winds to die, seas to languish, and earth to decay. The people are lost, and scarce little light remains in their hearts.
Right. So you want us to do something about the darkness clouding the crystals?
Indeed. Will you accept?
What
This
about
guy
chaos?
is...
Rekindle the light of the crystals, and you shall win the right to claim you've slain chaos. Will that not sate your pride?
I can't believe we've already seen the whole trailer.
Chaos doesn't exist?
What the fuck?
Chaos is only a tale, passed down from our forebears to give the people hope. Hope that by slaying the beast in his lair, peace will be restored. You will not find him.
What do you mean? Why do you want to kill Chaos so bad?
However, the seeds of a new hope have been planted here, now. A hope we can see, yes. A hope we can believe in. Jack, Ash, Jed, Neon. Deliver this world from the clutches of darkness.
How do you write this? I don't.
Well then, if you'll come with me.
What the fuck? Yay, Castle Cornelia.
Go forth, warriors of light. You are this realm's hope.
Jack is the perfect embodiment of Joe playing this game, repeating memes and getting angry at the long cutscenes. I'm here to hear Jack say chaos. Oh, yeah, he said it. Oh, this is going on too long. Where's chaos so he can say
The
chaos?
first destination should be Provoca, which
What?
can be reached after crossing into the northern continent.
Okay.
Son, the town's mayor, should have information on the crystal's whereabouts.
Awesome. Okay, let's equip everyone with some special shit. Can we? Is she in the party forever now? Just running around? No. She doesn't exist. Where is she? Can we only have 2 at once?
Be safe, everyone. Go with the crystal's blessing.
Thanks. By the way, Princess, we didn't see anyone who matched your description of Garland at the Chaos Shrine.
Yes, we did. We did though. We did though. We did.
That means we might find your knight somewhere else.
Sorry, that's all we have.
I do hope he's out there somewhere.
I don't mean to pry, but what was your relationship with Garland?
There are, in actuality,
I
2
get it.
Knights of Garland's stature standing. Oh, alright.
Go with the crystal's blessing.
Okay, you 2 make me uncomfortable. Let's keep going. So, that scene at the beginning when Garland went through and ripped shit to shreds, was that something that's gonna happen or something
Hey there,
that's
Jack.
already happened?
You just got back from the shrine, right? The minister paid your room for the night. So why not get some rest? I was hoping you'd say that.
Where's Trolley-chan? Are you sure we did the right thing sending those four to Varoka?
And so their journey begins.
We had no choice.
And so their quest began.
Yep, this is writing. Yep, nice. Okay. What a scene. Okay. Can I do rewards? Nothing. Get fucked, Joe. Okay. Can I go and read the quest from before? Main mission: Dawn of a New Journey. This mission is now available. I want to talk to people. I want to go talk to people. I want to talk to everyone.
Jack, Provoca is across the northern bridge. Safe journeys, warriors of light. And may the crystal's blessing be with you.
Hell yeah.
Jack, Ash, Jed, Neon. May the crystal's blessing be with you all.
Wait, this is the one we did before?
Looks like the time has finally come for...
Oh, we missed the whole set, my bad. In memories.
Jack, you've returned. The king is waiting for you. Please report to him, then get some rest.
What the fuck? Why? Okay, was you were allowed to walk around before, and then they took that out of the game, and they're like, well, we gotta put this dialogue in somehow, so they just put it in a menu.
Job well done, Jack.
Is that it?
Wait, there's more of you than when you left. Just where did you pick that beauty up from?
Hey, that was faster than I expected. But something's off. You don't look like you're in the mood to celebrate.
Why was there a castle that she could...
Well, well. The warriors make their triumphant return. Thanks to your hard work, our peaceful lives can continue.
Welcome back, and congratulations. You're going to report to the king, aren't you? Mind your manners.
I'm happy you returned, Jack. So tell me, what was Chaos like? Was he a terrifying monster? What did evil incarnate?
I love this. This is proving that my pet theory that, you know what? You shouldn't be allowed to talk to NPCs in the street in games anymore. It's the quests, that's it. No more walking around talking to 55 fucking people in town. Just don't do it. Just everyone's just background NPCs. If they don't have something above their head, you can't talk to them. No more. This is it. It's just fucking such a pointless waste of time.
You made it back in one piece, did you?
One piece.
How was it? Did you see chaos there? Somehow I doubt it. In any case,
why does he have a ghost behind him?
Itself is a bigger threat to us. We've got to do something.
Hey, Jack. Glad to see you back safe. Though I never had any doubts.
Hey, Neon. You ever heard of a knight named Garland?
Garland? Don't think so.
Didn't you?
We thought you were him back there.
Wait, what?
Your helmet and armor fit the bill.
All I remember is my wish to become Chaos. After that, everything is blank.
Okay. I forget what she said.
I heard that you guys are the warriors of light. Makes sense now that there's 4 of you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I see.
Any
so
group of
you're
4.
the last member. I get it now. I thought something felt different.
I heard the soldiers talking. They said you're the warriors of light. I really don't care what you're called, though, so long as you're here to keep the peace. I really can't thank you guys enough.
For what?
I protect my house and children as a mother of light. I expect you to do the same for the world as warriors.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, what's your favorite? People ask you. I think it's between grizzled veteran and fresh-faced recruit. I don't know. They're definitely at the top of the list that's on the screen. I don't know about everyone else though. Fred is probably high tier.
I thought the Warriors of Light were just some fairy tale, but it looks like you're about to make that fairy tale come true.
I love it when it's only one line of dialogue. Don't sleep on Will. Okay, let's see. Will, present your banger.
Whoever thought the Prophet Lucan's words to be true? Not me, that's for sure. Looking at you, Jack? I'm starting to believe the stories.
You know what? That was character development. He thought something before, now he doesn't think it anymore because something presented him with change. I'm just saying that was actually character development. All right, like that we're there. That was an arc. Okay, in 2 lines there was an arc. All right, building the world, showing that the characters in this world they are engaging with the situation that they're in. They're asking questions. That holy fuck, man, that was good. That was good. We're going to the bridge. Break fall. When knocked down by the enemy's attack, press A to break your fall. Use LS to determine the direction in which you recover. Okay.
And so their quest began. As the 4 warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the 4 crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once, long ago, held a light that shone so brilliantly.
Can they hear this?
Time for their journey had come. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light.
Symbolism. Hell yeah. Title? No? We're not getting it? Okay. Toggling helmet display. Characters' helmets can be hidden via basic settings in the settings screen. Helmet display settings are applied to cutscenes as well. Oh, we should turn helmets off for sure. Provoca. Why? What did she do? Uh-oh. Oh no.
Huh? What's up with them?
You're from the castle, aren't you? That's for my dad!
Chaos.
What happened to him?
King commanded him to set sail for the crystals. And he never came back!
You're blaming the wrong people, kid. The king might have given your father the orders, but it was chaos that did the deed.
Yeah, but...
Hey, we're here to make sure that never happens again.
Chaos is like the world boogeyman that all problems are blamed on.
Say something, Jack.
Where's Mayor Sohn?
He's dead too. Captain Bikke looks after us now.
Captain?
Yeah, he lives in that cave.
He lives in a cave. Why does he live in a cave? Are we going into the cave? Main mission journey begins. This mission is now available. The following side mission has been unlocked: Azure Memories, The Betrayer, Location Chaos Shrine. The world map hosts a variety of missions for you to select from. These missions give you opportunities to improve your equipment, unlock new jobs, and grow stronger with your teammates. Land of Cornelia needs a hero to bring back the light. That hero is you. Okay, so we can go back here and do tutorials, I guess? And you get, like, new shit for doing them all? We don't need to do these, right? Can we... Is it worth it or no? And there's now a side quest here that is Azure Memories the Betrayer. Are these worth it, people who have played this game? Like, or can we skip all the side quests? Just do the main quest. It's the same thing you just did, but in reverse. But is there any like story stuff there, or is it just some bullshit, or not? It might be worth it. The weapons have some neat stuff to them. Like, I'm playing on hard, so I'm gonna have to do this at some point to keep up with the leveling, or no? You can skip them. Okay, we'll skip them for now, and if we need to do them later, do they go away? Like, is this the only time I can do this, or can I do it whenever I want? They never go away. Okay, cool. We'll just keep going then. All right. We're overdue for break. Do you want to take break on this map screen, or do you want to see the next scene? We'll take break afterwards. What do you want to do? Next scene? Okay. When Jack and his allies arrive in Provoca, they quickly discover that they are most unwelcome. The only local willing to speak to them is a young boy who screams vitriol and abuse their way. And during the child's censure, the party learns that Mayor Son and the boy's father had perished searching for the crystals on the king's orders. They also learn that one Captain Bikke is the man running Provoca now from his cave. The company sets out for a nearby grotto that serves as Bike's headquarters in the hopes of extracting information from him. Are we gonna kill some people? Fool's Missive 5, Provoca Sea Grot? It appears that aspects of the aquatic flora and fauna of Dimension 14, what? Not to mention geography, is quite a place quite similar in the climate to here, if I recall, inspired the design of this region. I suppose some macroscopic features of this particular environment make it more susceptible to my erstwhile master's tender ministrations. Really, they extract such twisted pleasure from warping the land to their will. I had not anticipated this when I first began my observations, but this inhospitable coast has become the den of villainous pirates, perhaps an echo of the dimension this area was modeled after. Oh. That's it. Where's the girl? How do I turn the helmet off? I'm looking down the bottom. I'm not seeing it. I thought it said it was a setting in battle settings, though. Is it not? It's here in system settings? Okay, and I want the girl. Who are we switching the girl for? Why is she not here? Because she's not in the party, she doesn't get to get rendered?
We've been walking for a while. Is this the cave the kid was talking about?
I don't see any other caves. Let's head in.
This is really far away from the town that we were in. New job, Berserker. All right, we got a new job. New job is Berserker. How do I equip the new job? Lancer. Mage goes down to Black Mage, Red Mage, or White Mage. New job. Oh, there was another job down here. Knight. Fuck. I just saw it and thought that was it. Do you want to be a warrior, or do you want to be Warcry? Fierce sword that damages nearby enemies and gradually restores your HP for a period of time. Oh, that's nice. I like some sustain. Can I? I've already fucked up. Can I reset the tree or no? Huh? Okay, I guess I miscounted the amount of points that I had. All right, how do I put the job on? You have not unlocked the job. Oh. Why is it so hard to get a job? Oh, I need Swordsman and Ronin. And I need Marauder for that one. Oh, okay. My bad. It's right there. Okay, so where do I get Ronin from? Monk. Thief. DLC. Dragoon. Monk. You can customize which party members will accompany you on missions. A maximum of 2 party members can accompany you at any given time. Will they still be in cutscenes though? Almost certainly, right? Okay, so who do we want? We want Jack and we want Neon, so it's just not a sausage fest. And do we want Ash or do we want Jed? Jed out. We want Jack, Ash, and Neon. Wow, it really doesn't render them if they're not here. Why is it so shittily put together, man? Sword fighter. What is this pose you're doing? Is Jack nice voice hot or nice cock hot? Nice voice hot. It goes okay. Anyway, let's take a short break. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and get a drink and maybe secret cookie. I will be back in a few minutes. Thank you, Hasfam, for gifting us up to Chaos Eggs. They are eggs, aren't they? They're gonna hatch at some point and dragons are gonna come out or some shit. This game funnels Weeb straight into the Warhammer series. What? Oh yeah, Chaos is a part of Warhammer, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I wonder if I'm going to be able to change the companions' jobs at some point. Let's see. This is where the people are having their base. Every single day, they have to clear through the Black Widow gigantic spider nest.
Damn wimps.
Damn weebs.
Nice.
What the hell was that noise?
Come on.
Jack, let's go.
Fucking hell. Okay, so yeah, direction matters.
Got some teeth. We gotta keep our heads cool.
Is this game a Souls like so far? Yeah, it's a little bit Soulsy,
Stay
yeah.
away from those webs.
Wow, the AoE on that. It's a Final Fantasy 14 dungeon, by the way, Joe. Is it? I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 14. I don't remember this one. So if I did it, it wasn't that memorable. I only did the dungeons once, so didn't get a chance to kind of like solidify in my mind. It's the very first dungeon you do? I thought the very first dungeon I did was some sort of pirate thing with a ship at the end. And you fight like in the dock in front of the ship. It was? Oh, is that the dungeon? There was just caves before that I just don't remember?
There you go.
Be ready.
Let's see what's inside.
It's a Souls game with a story, and what a story. Some of this gameplay is perfect while listening to Chief Keef. That's so true.
Something's off here. The air feels wrong.
Chaotic.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe.
Weird. It feels like I've been here before.
Whoa, Jed's
I've
here?
had that feeling before. And it's best not to think about it. You won't figure it out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And right now, we need to focus on what's ahead. Forget about it.
I can get behind that.
Oh, the sound is my gamepad rumbling. Wow, this game makes it rumble way harder than most other games. Oh wow, we're almost dead for fucking 3 hits. Fucking hell. Am I playing it right, by the way? Like, it feels like I just generate some MP, I try to go in for some special counters if I can, but then just use the special moves to kill them, and I'm not switching jobs all that much, but I don't really feel the need to at the moment. But is this alright? Never used a second weapon. I just don't really want to, though. Like, I just played Wu Chang in the exact same way. I don't usually do weapon swaps unless it's like a Devil May Cry sort of thing.
I think we could use that.
Should we check it out?
Okay. Why does it want me to level up mage now? Is it because we already did enough of this, or is it because we don't have enough? We don't have any points for that. We got secondary points. How are we getting points for all of them? That's a bit unexpected. I'm not sure if it's good, but the whirlwind overhead seem incredible. The whirlwind's broken, I think.
Are those the pirates?
Be careful. They aren't known for their manners.
Just treat them like monsters. If they bare their fangs...
What? Yeah, stuff them in the balls and make them do some work for us. Wouldn't mind playing some more Pal World, actually. I'm gonna be going to bed right after this, so no Pal World for me tonight. But Pal World Saturdays on Saturday might be a little hard. How's the Dragon cheering your base? But I haven't played it since last night. I couldn't sleep last night, but I didn't play a game. I just kind of I have an issue which I don't really like wearing my glasses. So if I take my contacts out and then I go to bed and I can't sleep, I won't put my contacts back in. I have daily disposables, so I'm not gonna waste another set. So I don't know. It's not good.
Damn, smells like strong stuff.
Yeah, strong enough to strip.
Lately, even if I can't sleep, I can still stay in bed and get some rest that way. I'm learning lately that I don't need to be asleep to be asleep. That my body and to some extent even my brain actually does get like appreciable amount of rest, even if I feel like I'm unconscious laying down for the whole entire time. I do feel refreshed sometimes even just laying down for hours. I wonder if I fall asleep and I don't even realize it. Maybe I don't even know what's going on with that. So lately I've been having success with that, but last night was a very special special case and just could not fall asleep.
Have a look at this.
Nice.
Mythbusters tested this, is true. Is it really? Oh, that's good. Not just me then. Were you awake all night? No, I did finally fall asleep. But I had to wake up super early today. I've had a very, very busy morning. I'm lost. Expedition 33 vibes. Shadow Blood. Okay, so now we're back where we were. What's to the right? My fitness band similar shows that I'm sleeping when I'm dozing off on streams. Do you feel rested afterwards?
Warm welcome. Time to go to work.
you fool. Like I blinked and I skipped something. Oh, kind of like micro sleep sort of thing. Yeah, that was what was happening to me when we were playing Baldur's Gate 3 that one time when I said I have to go, I'm falling asleep. It happened another time too. It happened during Greatest Attorney at 1.2. I was so tired, and I kept reading, and then after every single time I hit the button to go to the next line, I don't know if anyone noticed, but there'd be like a little delay before I started reading, and that's because my eyes were closed, and I was like, all right, let's go back to it. That's like, it's not good. No, it's not. Did Joe kill Chaos? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we killed one Chaos, but there's multiple Chaoses. Okay, so this is the way forward, so let's go the other way. Clerics was a high level area of accident and manages to win the encounter. Should they be rewarded with super high level gear that will ruin scaling, or low level gear that makes the player feel unsatisfied? Or is there a different solution? I think that it's fine in some cases. It depends on the game. I think it's fine in some cases that you reward the player with a high level item that they can't use yet, and they need to level up to the stats to be able to use it. And then they feel like they got a reward that they can look forward to. It matches the challenge they just did, and they can gear up and, you know, try and work toward using it, and it'll feel good when they get it. But that can feel cheap because you just did a bunch of stuff and you don't even get a reward that's that you can use right away. So it's not a perfect solution. I would say that if your game can be broken by gear to that level, that that's probably a bad sign. Maybe you should make it so there can't be something that can break encounters that effectively. But if there is something that can break encounters that effectively with stats and everything like that, it's unlikely that your game is going to be able to be done that much out of order, right? Oh, yeah. Are you able to fall asleep on a plane or train ride? I cannot sleep on planes. I've fallen asleep on a bus once. Can't really sleep in a car. Can't really sleep in can't sleep on a plane. Maybe on a long train. I could sleep on a long train.
Up ahead. Time to go to work.
With long johns.
That was quick.
The next fight might not be so easy.
In my experience, if I'm lulled to sleep by something, it increases the chance of me experiencing sleep paralysis, and sleep paralysis is one of the worst things in the world to me. It scares the shit out of me. I hate it. Every single time I have sleep paralysis, I'm worried that this is going to be the time that I'm not going to be able to wake up properly, and I'm going to be paralyzed forever. I haven't had sleep paralysis in a long time, because I just have built up so many ways to avoid it. And one of the ways I avoid it is that I try very hard not to fall asleep in like a place where there's a lot of ambient noise, like or if I'm being like rocked to sleep like with something that's moving. So something I don't do is that I do not put the TV on or like the radio on or like a YouTube video on and then fall asleep with it on, because if not, for some reason that it's still going on in reality, like disturbs my sleep to the point that it encourages sleep paralysis to happen in my experience for me. Like this is not like it's not a theory I think that everyone will go through, but it happens to me. So I don't like doing that. Sometimes I do watch a YouTube video to help me like relax when I'm falling asleep. Usually I'll put like Cracking the Cryptic on or something like that. But I always turn it off before I start drifting off. I've never had sleep paralysis. Yeah, most people don't get sleep paralysis, or if they do, it's only like once in their life ever. It only lasts for a little bit. Your stream definitely helps me fall asleep. That's good. I'm glad I can do that for you. Sorry that sometimes we get a little we laugh a little bit too much. It might ruin it.
Now don't get hit yourselves.
Oh, this magic system's pretty good actually. It seems very flexible. Fine for that. Does your sleep paralysis demon have big boob? No, I don't usually see my sleep paralysis demon. I usually just hear it. The one time I did see it, it was like a dog with a bunch of arms for a head. But I don't see my sleep paralysis demon very often. It's been a long time. Like when I saw that, we're talking like almost 20 years ago was when I saw that. I can still remember it. That's how bad it was. Where's the path? Was it here for the Tomberry? I thought. Oh, here. For a fight, eh? Someone asked how the combat is. It's alright. Very spammy. Hard to know for sure. I like all the potential in it. I like the different responses. I like that it's a dodge and it has two kinds of parry. It's got some cooldowns that you can use and gaining a resource and spending the resource. So classic generator and spender sort of thing. I'm really disliking this part, which is like every so often I have to go in here and press a button in order to increase my gear. I don't know who that's for. I guess it's like every so often you're gonna get a really rare piece of gear and you're gonna feel good about it, but like right now I don't even understand the stats, so I don't really like it. But yeah, the combat's alright. Like let's go. It's a bit fillery.
Knock 'em down.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
We gotta keep our heads cool.
I don't really understand it right now.
You okay on potions?
No mistakes. Don't let up. Focus. You're out of the woods yet.
Okay, so Tomberry is best dealt by parrying its knife and then spin to win until it's dead. My problem is that I feel bad when I don't get good gear, and when I do, it doesn't feel like anything, so I'd rather just get rid of RNG equipment entirely. I think that way too most of the time. Some games it's alright, and I don't know how I feel about it in Neo. I just equipped whatever was better as I found it in Neo, and it was just a little bit of annoying busy work. But if I got really into Neo, maybe I would enjoy the idea of finding loot and putting builds together and everything like that, and unlocking new shit if I played it enough, but I didn't play it enough, so... Jack is just like Xenoport. He is, yeah. Jack got Norded.
We can probably use those stalactites.
Or we just spin to win. RNG equipment is cracked. I don't know. Even in a game like Path of Exile, usually I'm not too excited about stuff that drops on the floor because it's just such a pain in the ass to identify it all. And then there's identifying it, and then there's identifying it. So there's identifying it by going to the place and using the scrolls, or now it's an NPC, right? You don't have to use the scrolls anymore. There's identifying it like that, and then there's the second level of identifying it, which is really hard to learn, which is looking at it and going, is this good? Like, sometimes that can take a long time. Like, you look at it and go, is this good? Like, and is it good for me, my build? Like, is it better than what I have? But that can take a really, really long time. I find it better, like, RNG and getting loot in something like Path of Exile is more fun when it's like a rare currency orb that I know I can do some crafting with it or anything like that. I'm like, ooh, that dropped, or oh, cool. Like, it's a skill gem. I know it's a skill gem, but like that's more fun to me than the loot itself. I don't know. It is nice to get a really good piece of loot off the floor in Poe, don't get me wrong, but it just happens so infrequently that it's often not worth it. Sometimes I wonder if that's like the advantage of Trade League, is that you shouldn't even pick anything up on the floor except for just the currency in order to be faster about doing maps. There's just in one of the Mega Man JRPG games where you do most of the combat correctly, you're rewarded with any card in the game instead of the usual default reward. And even if that sometimes breaks the balance, the cards are way more fun to use, but I think those games are more important than damage. See, that sounds like fun, yeah. And I'm guessing the game is not completely and utterly broken from it. Sometimes you should let players break the game. It's fun to break games. It's locked. If there's no trouble, can you hit select the next time you're hovering over a job on the skill tree? I'm curious. Sure. Like this one? Oh. It has a little video. Wait, what? When did we get Sword Fighter? Is that because we got Neon in the group? Or did we just get that at some point when she leveled up? It's because you picked up a... Oh! Okay. So it is like Final Fantasy. Alright. Okay. Depends on when you are in the league progression for picking up rares on the floor in PoE, as well as base type and eye level. T1 bases with a high eye level often when picking up the craft on later, not thresholds. Yeah, there's that aspect of the game too, which I am kind of aware of, but I never really got into the crafting at that level. But yeah, knowing what's important in that game is a game unto itself. And there are some people that can play Path of Exile, never leaving their base. They just trade.
Brace yourselves.
I'll make it regret facing us.
Back it! Down! Down!
I always wanted a captain, not like this.
Spinning slap!
Did it swallow this key?
Also, you need to be
Thing
back
must
to
have
the
been
EV. How else
starving.
some abilities you can equip,
Pirates
I believe?
didn't care for their kitty.
Talismans. Tall is man who use only sword. Some enemies have certain areas of their bodies that are weak to attack. For example, attacking a coral's whiskers will eventually break them, greatly reducing the creature's maximum break gauge. The attribute of your attack will also affect how easy or hard it is to break the whiskers. Enemies weak spot. In the case of our coral's feelers, slashing attacks are particularly effective. Yo, can you turn on white mode for this game? I don't know what that is, sorry. Is that related to penis music in some way?
Ready?
This is
Finish him, Jack!
Sword breath.
Oh, attacking as a
patch
mage is
ourselves
actually
up.
pretty good.
See what's inside, Jack.
Shadow Bottoms. Story of my life. Let's put them on. Hell yeah. No, why is it different every single time, man? Did we get something that makes our movement speed higher? I feel like I'm running faster. No? Okay.
Come out! We have plunder!
Check it out, Jack.
Jack, would you like to save? Oh. Okay.
That boat doesn't look like it belongs here.
Pirates belong anywhere?
Good point. Captain Bikke must be on that ship. It'll take more than that to stop us.
Let's brace ourselves.
Have you played Kazan the first Berserker? No, not yet.
Follow me.
If I knew this game was such a Souls-like, maybe we would have played Kazan instead of this, but this game's been on this for ages, and it's good that we're finally playing it. It's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying the story mode more than the combat, which is saying something. Maybe we want to turn it down to easy to just like skip through the combat as fast as possible to get to more story. I don't know. We'll see. If I get to a part where I'm dying a lot, we'll do that.
That's all of them.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
Will we get big misshapen pauldrons by then? God, I hope so. Is Kazan a long game? Is it as long as Wu-Chang? Wu-Chang was 5 streams? Wu-Chang was actually kind of hard.
Don't think I've ever seen you so scared.
I just hate being surprised. Let's get it.
Whoa! Suplex? I thought for sure this was the way, but it's not. That is a very Final Fantasy 14 looking boat over there, huh?
Seriously? We can't get across?
Nope. Must be another way.
Like Neo feels better when you unlock more stuff. Once you get Flux in, that's what it's called, right?
Let's relax for a bit.
Once you get Flux in Neo, the combat system really comes into its own, I think. Once you have Flux and the ability to hit the parry button or whatever, the key, whatever, to recovery, to get more stamina, Gears of War style, and also cleanse the things on the floor, that and the basic stance changing is enough for Neo's combat to really come together, and it's really, really good. Kazan is really damn hard. Is it harder than Stellar Blade or Wu-Chang? 3.3% extra damage. Kazan is like this where you pick weapon missions from a map. Oh really? Oh, Gembu! Let's break it. Wait, that's the Ronin for sure, right? It's got to be a Ronin sword. Fighting style. Unleash deadly attacks from Senshin stance. Holding RB with a katana will cause you to enter Senshin stance, which greatly enhances your attack power. While in Senshin stance, you can chain RT into RT, spending MP to deal tremendous damage in an instant. Ronin have access to the powerful Iaguri ability, RT. This enemy deals heavy break damage and can be charged to increase its power. Ronin. So now we can unlock Warrior. And this is also Samurai down here. Do side quests in Kazan is worth it for the real final boss. How do I change it? I've forgotten how I change it. Do I have to do it here? I've forgotten how to do it. Do I just change the weapon? No. Job tree? Looks pretty cool. Battle settings to switch job? That's where I was. I guess I didn't see it. You have to be at a cube? Am I not at a cube? Oh, I have to go up to it. Fucking hell, I'm stupid. Sorry. This is your.
All right. Time for a change.
Oh, we forgot to use Lightbringer entirely on the last
Come on
the last boss.
Let's go.
Did Joe try all jobs? I don't see him try and punch. No, we only tried mostly sword, and now we're doing this one, Ronin. We tried a little bit of magic, but not too much. Chad, I'm working with human blood right now. Nosferatu 2 live support. Ooh, it does a lot of damage. I feel like getting an execute with a break on an enemy should give me a little bit of health back. I wonder if you unlock that later or if it's part of a job. That feels like something's missing.
Webs are everywhere.
Good. Just watch yourself.
Like Sifu? Like Sifu. Sifu's just so good. No, I'm starting to think the kid who attacked you and blamed you for his family dying lied weeks into this cave. Nah, they're here for sure, and it's never going to be explained. Like James Bond injecting both of those syringes into his legs is just never going to be explained.
Ugh, that thing's an eyesore.
Our lives would be easier without it.
Save some for the rest of us.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
Oh, it's regenerating. Oh shit.
Better tread careful.
Please tell me that's not the last one.
No room for mistakes.
Automatic. Love it.
No! You're kidding! Fuck off. Owned, I know, right? Let's go back to sword. Sword. Chaos is dead. Batman slapping meme. Chaos is dead.
Warm welcome. Come on, follow me.
Ash, are you talking to a spider?
You look almost disappointed, Jack.
Up ahead.
You ready for anything?
So Katana Gaming said if you hold attack, you get into a stance and you spam these 3 skills into each other. Hold normal attack like this. With the katana, I was holding down the heavy attack to do the Igiri thing.
I can learn from this. Ugh,
The
that
Igiri
thing's an
oh, it
eyesore.
stays dead! Oh shit.
Kill itself.
Won't be long before spewing monsters.
Lives would be easier without it.
Things are way down.
Better ways to go.
I hope I can put the spin attack. Is this the way? Hold on. What? I thought this was the. I hope I can put the spin attack on warrior when I unlock it. I don't really like rum. I don't like drinking though, so I consider myself very fortunate actually. I don't like drinking because if I did like drinking, I think it would be a problem. I think it's really annoying when there are people like me in the world that are like, I don't drink and I don't smoke. Nah. It's like, yeah, you know what? Why I don't do those things? Because I don't like them. It's not difficult for me to not drink or smoke. So it's like, it's not a like a purity virtue thing where I'm like, oh wow, I'm so good not doing that thing. I don't want to, so I just. I thought we were going down. Oh, did I just accidentally go the right way? Shit. Okay. Gen Z Puritan revival culture is really weird. I think it's something of a snapback against the boomers. And condemnation of the millennials not really going against the boomers as much as they should. Oh no.
Ah. And here I thought this world was all doom and gloom.
Take a good look, because we're headed right back into the thick of it.
Hell yeah. Crazy to see how much this game inspired Expedition 33. Fool's Missive 9, the 5th Dark Crystal. A girl once walked these lands in ages long past, skilled in both sword and sorcery, yet pure of heart. She longed for nothing more than to see that there was peace and prosperity for all. If her time and place had differed, perhaps her end would have been a happier one. Instead, she perceived the rotting core that blights this world and chose to fall to darkness in hopes that she could lead the people to the light. I saw potential in her plight, and so I gifted her a dark crystal along with a fraction of the truth. Yes, I used her, but for good purpose. for the right reasons, the crystal allowed her to be reborn time and time again, and more importantly, laid the fourth and final karmic piece on the board that will one day lead my dear friend to an inevitable conclusion. Talking about us? Alright. You have fallen. Down, down, down. There are some sweet alcoholic drinks I like, but at that point it's just kind of like soda, but with like a little grown-up twist. Have you tried soju? No, I haven't. What's soju? Not much with soju. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Why am I blue? Did the Black Widow just iframe my sword attack? Holy shit. Hell yeah, time to update our inventory. Do we think that if your game has a button, while making your game, if you feel compelled to put a button in it that makes it so it auto-equips all the best inventory for you, is that a good sign that maybe you should have the equipment system that you have? Maybe? Is that like a good marker, maybe? I don't know. I feel comfortable saying that, actually. Like, imagine a game that's like Recettear, for no reason, this is the example we're going through. Imagine a game that's like Recettear where you run a shop, and when it's time to put everything on the stalls to sell it in the shop cycle, you feel compelled to put a button down that just like auto-assign all the shit to stalls to just like get it out of the way so people will buy it. For me, that would be like, doesn't that mean that the system that you have in place for putting shit on the stalls to sell to people is not engaging enough to be worth your time? So why does this exist at all, right?
Let's make this entertaining.
More monsters. All you got?
Come on, let's be quick about it.
I don't think it's like a hard rule, by the way. Like, I feel like there possibly are some games that have interesting gear decisions that you can do that still want to have like an auto-equip button in it, just for the sake of just like people who don't want to engage with that system can just skip it. But if that's the case, why don't you just let me skip it entirely just by having it like, can you make gear meaningless for me, please? I don't give a shit about this.
Be surrounded.
The auto-equip is effective until the post-game, where it falls off due to outcome by character. That tracks, yeah.
Save some for the rest of us.
I don't know, maybe they should have like a system in this kind of game then that you don't get gear until you get to the post-game then, or... Yeah, a lot of people just like getting gear as they play. It has a hack and slash thing. Nah, that's too much tailored to my taste. I think grinding gear games have the same dilemma with items to stash them back. They grinding gear games' biggest problem, I will die on this hill, is that Path of Exile is free to play. It's not really free to play, but it's free to play, air quotes, and because it's free to play, every single time they add new content into it, they have to do this thing where they have to measure out how long they can keep their players engaged, so they feel like they will want to spend money on supporter packs and shit because they got enough value of money, and that makes them have to do all these like add all this needless friction to their game about like how many clicks the player's gonna have to get through to get a map, like how much time can we waste of the player without feeling like it's a waste of time to keep them playing the game, so now they want to buy more supporter pack. Like it's really irritating that a lot of the design in Path of Exile is dictated because it's free to play. So I don't know how to fix that, because other than like paid expansions would probably be too much. I feel like if they charged money for every single expansion they released, how much money would I spend for that? I don't know, like maybe $10? I don't know if that's worth it for them at that point. I don't know. But player base might go down at that point. They get most money the first week. I'm gonna guess that most people buy supporter packs at the beginning of a league based on their enjoyment and time they spent in the previous league.
You've got some stones coming here. For what it's worth, you four don't look like easy pickings.
You're Bikke?
Bikke?
Aye, to some. Captain to you lot.
We're looking for the crystals.
And chaos.
We're supposed to find the mayor, but I guess he's dead. Looks like you have the run of the town now.
Aye, that's the world we live in, where people have to turn to pirates for guidance. Pure chaos, if you ask me. Chaos, savvy?
Just tell us where the crystals are.
It's poor form not to laugh at a pirate's jokes, lad.
See your dad.
Huh? You got stones, all right.
No, we want crystals. So what's this game's aesthetic? Final Fantasy.
Good.
Keep your head on straight, Jack.
Straight?
I've got a sinking feeling.
Don't bring up sinking feelings in front of the pirate.
You okay on
Rude.
No room for mistakes.
Fucking.
That's the last of them.
Gotta stay sharp. Call these lackeys. Let's toss them overboard. Is that the last one?
We'll have to take it slowly.
Ooh, he wasn't done. Okay. God, with all the shit on the screen, it kind of even feels like a Final Fantasy 14 encounter, doesn't it? With the things being announced, what they're doing in the UI. I mean, it just feels like a Final Fantasy game. That's what it is. Didn't we unlock a shortcut to the stone? I guess I didn't use the other stones. Let's go get the other stones. Do you think horizontal gear progression can work? I think it was in Sea of Thieves that originally had it where the new weapons weren't better, just different. I thought it was a cool idea. It was pretty demotivating for me in practice. That's not how different they can make it, right? I think both are best. Now it's an MMO. Bikke is highly skilled in axes, weapons known for their devastating attack power. The upheaval axe attack that Bikke uses doesn't just boast formidable attack power, it also debuffs those hit by it, reducing damage they deal and increasing damage they take. The important thing is to stay calm and use your guard or evade to avoid damage. Bikke will also call upon his scurvy crew to aid him in battle. Cooperate with your party members, use resonance, and take out Bikke's reinforcements for dealing with the captain himself. Or I have to take this. Sorry, go back. All right, sorry about that, chat. And also, thank you for continuing to put up with the difficult time that that I am in at the moment. I know it's not fun. Whew, sorry, I need like 10 seconds. We're not putting anything. Glad to have you here. Well, you're putting up with some interruptions and stuff that wouldn't happen before. Like most of the time when I stream, I turn the phone on mute. Sometimes I forget, but like it's like it has to be like pretty pressing for me to take the call. You know what I mean? All right, where were we? fuck. You can follow it up pretty fast, damn.
Save some of that for later.
We'll have to take it slowly.
Oh, shit.
Now's your chance!
I'm not dead yet.
Okay, so this game has very, very low telegraphs on some of his attacks. You just kind of have to learn that he snaps between them. But only second attempt, so maybe there's like certain tells before that, but like wow, some of these are coming out fast.
Is that the last one?
No room for mistakes.
Oh shit.
My ears catching up to me. Damn it up, Captain. You heartless bastard. Have you no mercy? No one bruises my crew but me. Time to teach you the rules of the sea. No wonder my captain should go too.
Alright, we got him. We have to be kind of cheesy there at the end, but we got him. We stole his axe. And now we get the true reward. More story.
That's enough. There ain't no ships left to plunder or booty left to steal. We're getting soft, but that fight got my juices flowing. Cheers. You want to know about crystals, Astos?
Punch each other, then the mates.
This boat will take you right to his doorstep.
Astos.
Friend of yours?
No. Never heard of him.
Calls himself King of the Dark Elves. Not elves, mind you. Dark elves.
Yeah, you said
What's
that.
the difference?
Yeah.
It depends on who you ask. Some say he drank the lifeblood of 50 score of his kin. Some say he made a deal with chaos. Stories and legends abound.
What kind of deal?
You want the truth of it? Ask him yourself.
This journey might not be a waste after all.
Not elves. Main mission, audience with the Dark Elf. This mission is now available. So nothing about the kid? Auto dismantling will be enabled and disabled from the second screen. With this feature enabled, equipment with parameters you specify will automatically dismantle when completing a mission. Okay. I don't know if we should do that or not. Should we do that? Equipment that matches all parameters, 1 or lower. Sure. Can we get some NPC talks? Of course we can. We cannot. We can. Is there different ones in every area? Okay. The Sunlit City.
May the crystal's blessing be with you.
May the crystal's blessing be with you.
Pravka is a port town. There's also a port to the south of here, but it's closed, so there won't be a boat in sight.
I know I can trust you guys to take care of Cornelius, so I guess I better go take care of my fields.
Farmer, he's done no farming whatsoever.
My children are such a riot. They like to pretend they're the warriors of light now.
Sure.
Whenever I see one wearing a scary look on their face, I know exactly who they're imitating.
Neon?
Jack, have you been taking care of yourself? Even warriors of light need their rest, you know.
Jack, would you like to save? Alright, my main man, Will. Here we go. Gonna make this all worth it.
Some guy from Pravica told me that he started keeping company with a man in black. Apparently, that man and his crew had a boat and weapons, the likes of which he'd never seen.
Okay.
May the crystal's blessing be with you.
So, we've exhausted all the dialogue with grizzled veteran and fresh-faced recruit, but we can still talk to them at every stage of the way instead of them just getting, like, wiped off of the fucking, like, Jessica died, apparently, and she's not here. Is this gonna be the same too?
May the crystal's blessing be with you. Guess what? My lower back pain's finally gone. Could that be you warriors of light at it again?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like anything worth celebrating these days is thanks to you guys.
My children were putting on Act 2 of the Warriors of Light, but started throwing a tantrum because of their empty bellies. Oh, I wish you could have been there to see it. I'm sure you'd agree. Chaos is no match for a hungry child.
Bro, feed your kids? What are you doing?
Princess Sarah and Princess Mia asked me how I was doing the other day.
Oh yeah?
Those two have such compassion for their people. We are blessed to have them as our princesses.
We sure are.
Oh
they
shit!
Give us hope and shine a light on us in these dark times. Of course, they're not the only ones making our lives a little more bearable. You guys give us hope too, Jack. Hope for an end to the darkness and a peaceful world worth living in.
What darkness? What darkness? We have cell phones. Like, what are you talking about? This GPS. The ferocious Captain Bikke admits defeat after a fierce battle, and more than that, he seems impressed by the party's stones. He offers to take them to see Astos, the Dark Elf King, who he insists knows where to find the crystals. The party is hesitant at first to accept this flagrantly suspicious scoundrel's aid, but when the pirate mentions the word chaos, Jack immediately takes him up on his offer. Soon, the company are sailing west aboard Bikke's ship to Astos' castle. I love that the highlights of this playthrough, like on Avarisi, Retinas, etc., 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 are going to be no combat whatsoever. People are gonna watch the Moa cut, and it's just gonna be like, does this game even have gameplay? Fucking like just. Oh, sorry, more Fool's Missive 6, The Western Keep. Yes, good old Dimension 2. What? Or the far side of it, anyway. Rumors speak of it as a world steeped in cunning artifice and ruled by a sovereign with a penchant for pernicious tyranny. This cozy little keep was modeled on a location of great significance to said despot, or so I'm told. If this is indeed true, it must be a potent nexus of energy to twist this world to my erstwhile master's design. Of course, this is true only if I continue to play the part of their faithful tool. Who is fucking talking? Any dialogues in Provoca? I don't think so. If there is, let me know. I think there's only one dialogue menu.
And we're here. Best gird your loins.
Oh, they're girded.
How do we get back?
always so purple?
Just focus on getting to Ostos with your head on your shoulders. You poor, poor sods.
Could be something good in here.
We'll take care of the rear.
Thanks. Hell yeah. We want to go down here for warrior, right? Because we're the warrior of light. Are we right back into another combat area now?
You ever seen anything like that before?
Castle like this? I bet that's not even the centerpiece.
4 chandelier reactions.
Up ahead!
Be ready for anything.
2 areas in a row with spiders, eh?
That was quick. Victory was guaranteed. See what's inside, Jack.
Fucking murderer. These areas remind me of like a 3D modern version of like a Secret of Mana level. What a strange game. It's locked.
We need a key.
Chaos probably has the key.
Let's go.
Those people?
No, don't let their looks fool you. They're pure darkness.
And there's no need for mercy.
Yeah, no need for mercy.
Can you feel your legs?
Got a sinking gate.
Think before you strike.
Harpy. Whoa! It's got Wolverine. Holy shit. How does chat feel about harpies? Mid? Indifferent? Eh, that's pretty good. So we're gonna play this game until we finish it. I don't want to turn it into Netflix. I actually want to finish stuff that we start. So I know that sounds rich for me considering Grace Train of Concepts. So we're gonna finish this, but do we want to play it tomorrow or do we want to do Power World tomorrow? Do we want to do Power World Saturdays on a Saturday? Like, what do we want to do? Did you get the DLC source for this too? No, I asked on Dragon's Den or Steam discussion, and they told me I didn't have to. I just got the base game for this. Gonna be a 50-50 pull. Yeah. Our community can't make decisions. I wonder where they get it from.
I bet this place is filled with secret rooms and hidden treasure.
I wonder what riches
Is that
the Dark Elves
treasure? Bone thrust.
There's a curse on your head.
Now then.
Oh, we didn't try the axe, did we? I wonder if the axe has a spin to win thing to it.
Your eyes peeled, Jack. It's around here somewhere.
Would you like a pull anyway? I don't know. See, I should just decide instead. Instead of being critical about chat not making decisions when unironically it's with me. I'm so indecisive when it comes to a lot of these things. I should just decide what I want to play tomorrow. Ideally, I'd like people to know what they'd be showing up for tomorrow, if we're streaming tomorrow, in this or Pal World. But I see how I feel tomorrow.
Continues.
How's the game so far, Joe? It's okay. The combat is fun. Like, I'm enjoying the combat. It has a good kind of sense of flow to it, but it is kind of loose, spammy. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid using the word slop. It's not slop in the sense that a lot of us use it lately, but it's kind of sloppy. It really kind of does feel like an MMO in terms of like how we're going through encounters. And it's not bad. I'm enjoying the ridiculousness of the story even more than I thought it would actually. I can't believe that we've already seen all of the scenes from the trailer. Is this game a parody like Xenoblade 2? I don't know.
Okay.
If it wasn't for chat saying earlier that the devs thought they were cooking with the trailer, I would say yes. It's definitely seems to be like lots and lots of jokes, but I guess not. Okay, she said something about secret rooms. Can I actually like hit a wall down and find a secret room, or is she just yapping?
Hope it's good.
That looks worth picking up.
Lucky.
Earnest 80s game plot? Maybe. Only parody quite fits. Like to me, it's like the ridiculousness of old video game plots brought into the modern era with lots of modern era like bells and whistles, like voice acting and like pretty good 3D models for the time, that sort of thing. Maybe not great for the time actually. I don't know. It's like when this game come out? I don't know. But showing like how incongruent those two are, like as games get looking more realistic, characters have to act more realistic at the same time too. Like when you played like an old Final Fantasy game and you went to a town, it was perfectly fine for there to be a guy just standing in the corner of a barren room doing nothing because you have to fill in the gaps with your imagination. Now if you play that game today and you go into like a fully 3D realized world, like he has to be doing something. He has to have like, even if he's just sitting there doing nothing, there needs to be something in the room, in the house that shows this is where he lives, right? It has to be that sort of thing. So it's like putting those two together and showing how ridiculous it is, but is that on purpose? Is it a joke? Just because it's a parody doesn't mean it has some like big point in mind, right? You could just be like making fun of it. I don't know.
There.
Let's make this entertaining.
Alright, here's Whisper jumped off. Theater space, that kind of thing. It's interesting, at least. Yeah, I think so too. Sorry, that wasn't really a value judgment. It was more of a like, what's the intent? Like, I like intent a lot. Like, what is the what are they trying to do?
Really? I was just joking about secret rooms.
A whole caster set, nice. They play it both straight face and tongue in cheek, but not at the same time, right? I don't think you can do it at the same time. Maybe from scene to scene. I don't know. I think it's funny. It's very entertaining. What the fuck are we wearing? What are those?
More of those cubes.
Should we check it out?
Whoa, what? Oh. Okay, that's
Don't want
cool.
to be on the receiving end of that.
Look out! It's aiming at us!
Come on.
Let's go! Behind something there!
Getting sloppy. Win is a win.
Huh. How do I get to it then? Or is it just a decorative ladder? This looks like Witcher 2. It does kind of look like Witcher 2, doesn't it? Yeah, the way that the lighting is kind of like a bit baked on too high of a setting against the sandstone walls. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. How do you feel about Harpies now? Okay, how do we get over there? Do we go from that side? Was there like a secret area that I missed in the this area? Let's just keep going. We had a chance to play Shapes 2's Factory Sim. I think it's Pete's Factory Sim better than Factorio in a different way. I haven't played it, sorry. Is that the one where you're on the like rooftops? Barricades and sort of that. I tried to do that and then it didn't work. Did it fire again afterwards and now they're busted? Wait, what the fuck? I stood right next to it and it didn't get destroyed. Did I block it? Does it take more than one hit? That would be like Jonathan Blow levels of dastardly. You got hit instead? Bullshit. Did they never play Dark Souls? Loyalty bottoms? Base. Do you have any interest in playing Dragon's Dogma 2 when the Darker Arisen DLC hits? Is it actually called the Darker Arisen? I'm like intellectually curious about Dragon's Dogma 2, because I played the first game. But by all accounts, it's not good and it's not worth the time. But you know, I'd check it out. Whose accounts? Dragon's Dogma 2 is great. Didn't you tell me it was just more of the same? Of one? Like, I enjoyed the first game, but it was frustrating in some ways. Oh, we have to climb up here. Jump down. Your review of Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen sounds like you're talking about Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, see, there we go. Dragon's Dogma is mostly how people view Elden Ring after my video, right? Don't know if I want to flirt with that some more. How long of a game is it? Is that a Tomberry? Uh-oh.
Almost out of potions.
We'll have to take it slow.
Nice. You didn't die. I don't know if we can make it without any potions.
Now learn from mistakes.
Check it out, Jack.
Do you get to go to the moon in Dragon's Dogma 2, or they still didn't quite get it together yet?
I see some cubes over there.
I need a break.
Why do you want to go to the moon? I thought you could go to the... They wanted you to go to the moon in Dragon's Dogma 1, and they just didn't have the budget for it. Sometimes you just want to go to the moon. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you just want to go to the moon. Hell yeah, we fully finished the swordsman tree. Does XP go to a different one now, or no? To me, Dragon's Dogma 2 feels like how Tears of the Kingdom felt with Breath of the Wild. As a sequel, it's technically better without fixing any of the issues or unused potential of the first. It looks a lot better too, doesn't it? Like Tears of the Kingdom,
We gotta stop that ballista.
arguably looks worse than Breath of the Wild because of how the performance is even worse. At least it was in my experience. But Dragon's Dogma 2 is quite a big step up from the first one, right? You still do all the crazy climbing and shit in the first game?
Careful now.
Man, you have to make the version just the same as the Breath of the Wild script to make them kind of fans mad. I would love to do that, but I don't know if I would survive. It would be an amazing bit though, yeah. Spin is just ridiculous. It feels pretty broken, yeah. I didn't even want to do the spin there. I wanted to do the overhead. Oh shit. God, I wish it was me. Have you seen The Shape of Water for no reason at all? Yeah, my first playthrough of Dragon's Dogma 2 lasted over 100 hours. My second playthrough lasted 6. That is a very, very big difference. Wow. Did you play Mirror's Edge, the Nihilist parkour game? I did, yeah. I played the first one. I don't know if I finished it. I think that I did.
Look, cubes.
Let's relax for a bit.
Look, cubes. Okay, so when I got the other cube, there was a door. Could I have opened the door? Can I teleport between the cubes? Well, we're never gonna know. Okay. Have you seen the Wicker trailer, by the way? No, I saw it pop up. It has Olivia Colman in it, right? She's usually good. Hell yeah. Corrupted Ballista Dead. Ballista? This is the most Dark Souls that this game has been. This also feels like the one of the strange shrines that was in the Elden Ring DLC as well. Only we're outside. Do I have a fair warning for you? Your chat will absolutely spoil some of the coolest discoveries during Dawn's 2, and I not think they're saying spoilers. That's been happening quite a bit lately, and I feel like maybe I've chilled out on it, and I'm letting it happen too much. Maybe it's a good thing, I don't know. Can we get up there? There. I think you're already too big a list for another game, a game like Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh yeah, I think we're just discussing like future plans. Trying to slot in some gameplay games if we can go back to some stuff like Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney. We should definitely go back to Fish Kingdom Deliverance 2 before we do anything like that. How many streams do we have left of Kingdom Deliverance 2? Like maybe only like 3 or 4? We're at least halfway through it, I think.
safe.
Let's get ourselves together.
How many 24-hour streams is it gonna take? That was a tough stream. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be, but it was a tough stream to do a 24-hour stream. Props to streamers that can do that regularly.
Treasure, huh?
Do you still plan to finish every game that we only assume will be the game of the year list? Yes, but I can't promise, but I will try. What did we just get for that? Wait, we're going... Huh? Oh. This was the sign.
Let's go. Let's knock them down.
Good 24-hour stream. What game was it? It was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It was in January, wasn't it? Or December, I can't remember. We did a 24-hour stream. And we only had 6 chat fights. Got chat. Let's fight. Doot doot. Doot doot. Chat fight, chat fight. It's really funny when you have to pick Pokopia for the Game of the Year thing. Do you think it's going to get nominated? I don't think so.
There you are. This is that tower we saw. Time to explore.
Pokopia it'll absolutely get nominated for Game of the Year period, and not just like best family game or anything like that. Besides 6 and 14, what Final Fantasy you played? I've played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I can't remember if I played I definitely haven't played the original 3. I don't know if I've played. I've played 1 at some point, but I didn't finish it. I don't think. Didn't play 2. Didn't play 3. I played 4. Beat 4. I played like multiple versions of 4. Actually, I played the DS3 remake of that too. I played 5. I got all the way to the Battle of the Bridge, and I stopped playing after that. I don't know why. I didn't like the job system. I guess. I played 6. 6 is one of my favorite games. I played 7. I played 8. I played 9. I played 10. I finished 10. I played 11. That did not go well. I played 12, I got almost all the way to the end, and then I stopped playing it. Don't know why, didn't finish it. I played 13, and I got to the theme park area, where you're the guy with the afro, I can't remember his name. I got to the theme park area, and then I stopped playing it, because I was so bored that I stopped playing. I played 14 a little bit. I haven't played 15, and we played 16 on stream and finished it. I haven't played any of the spin-offs of any of the games, I don't think. I haven't played Dirge of Cerberus, I haven't played 13 Lightning Returns or anything like that. I would guess this would be like the first main spin-off that I've ever played. No Tactics, no nothing. I haven't played Final Fantasy Tactics, I have played Tactics Advanced. I can't remember which one it was. It was the one where you start off and the first battle is a tutorial in a snowball, in a snowfield, throwing snowballs at each other. So whatever one that one is, that's the one I played. And I played that all the way through, and I actually really enjoyed it. I had a really good time with that game. I don't think I would ever want to play another game like that, on my own at least. But like I had a good time with that. I think it was on the DS, or maybe it was an emulator. I can't remember.
Now we got an easy way back.
Remember this for later.
Oh, nice, cool. It was GBA, probably emulators, probably on an emulator, yeah. Don't tell anybody. Man, when I was a kid and I discovered emulators and just like so many libraries just open up to me and getting all the ROMs and just like all these games, it felt like finding a cheat code for life. Oh my god. It was like 14, 15, something like that. Just like so many Game Boy games, the Super Nintendo games, the emulators ran really well, and then you get into like the N64 stuff and you're like, holy shit, like damn. It was fun. And then I served 10 years in prison, and you know, it was worth it. I remember playing one of the Pokemon games on an emulator, and something weird happened in it. And it made me question whether it was because it was a ROM or if the game was just that strange. And I've never went back and confirmed it, and now I can't remember what it was. I remember being like kind of nervous about that sort of thing. Like what if the game isn't running properly because of that? What was I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. You see the Dark Souls 2 Path Racing mod? Looks good while running 60 FPS on a 3060 Ti. Does it make the game look more like it did in the trailers before Dark Souls 2 came out? Because that would be fun.
Jack's power is no joke. You think he might be the one?
We need to make sure.
Why not throw him at a badass monster? And I'd settle it quick.
What are you guys talking about? You look so familiar, Neon. What are you making me think of? A Nier Automata character, something like that? Girl from Final Fantasy X? Yuna? I don't think Yuna. Dragon Age? Jill? She does kind of look like Jill, yeah. There's something about her face that is kind of Jillish. Not big time, but I see a little bit of Jill. Or is it a different character? I don't know.
Found some cubes.
Should we take a breather?
What was the point of... Oh, because that was a very hard room that we just got through. Okay. Marauder. Berserker. And Dragoon. I'm hungry. I have some pizza to heat up after this, so that's good. I got pizza last night, like I said I was going to. And I ate 5 slices. I usually only eat 3 slices of pizza. I ate 5. I was so hungry. They're small-ish pizzas, though. They're not gigantic.
There's no one here.
Did Bikke lie to us?
Uh-oh. It was so cheesy, man. Oh, cool. It's a persona.
What's that? Watch it. This thing is fast, and it hits hard.
Quicker than it looks. Pay attention.
I'm not dead yet.
Down here and fight over there.
Taste of its own medicine, Jack.
How popular was Final Fantasy 14 when this game came out? Very? Because the way a lot of these fights are set up, and also you have a team with you, is very like very much like doing an instance in Final Fantasy 14. So I wonder if they were trying to make more games for the audience.
The Dark Elves?
First, we gotta crack it open.
Let's start with that helmet.
No way.
Just more of you to kill.
Did I lose my wind slash there? Uh-oh. Why do they take so much damage?
Any way to hit them all at once?
Is that all you got?
What the f- Wow, that was fast. Okay, should have done more parries. Okay. That's fun. I think the bosses are a highlight so far, but they are very fast. The Black Knight. The Black Knight is a dangerous foe who will attack in tandem with his mount. Stay on your toes, for its lightning speed will allow it to quickly cover ground to attack distant opponents. The mount in particular has many unblockable attacks, so be sure to evade first, attack second. Black Knight Rapid Lance attacks are deadly, especially when your break gauge is low. Keep your distance when in the danger zone, or switch battle sets to keep your break gauge high. Using wind magic to attack when the Black Knight summons phantoms is an effective tactic. Command abilities are also quite helpful for quickly clearing the field of these troublesome foes. Yeah, we're not really using those, are we? Maybe I should just hit the buttons at random. Could just be me, with the sound effects seem way louder than yours and the character's voices. Anyone want me to turn them down? I can't pause it because it's for MMO players. You can't pause an Elden Ring though. You can actually. Maybe you can pause in this game too. I just haven't found it yet. Hell yeah! Phase 2 with so much healing.
It's the last of them.
We'll have to take it slow.
Not dead yet.
We're deets. How'd you guys feel about XP from phase changes? Do I get to keep it after the fight is over? Because if that's the case, then it's not too bad. Game seems to be definitely something that it wants you to just be able to brute force it after a while. Effects down like that.
Got a sinking feeling.
Don't worry, we got this.
Wow, I just fucked up the parry on every single one of those. Ow. Oh, we lost a lot of MP from dying here. Wow. Did I not get my souls back last time? Or MP souls back or whatever. Alright, a little better? Like barely a little better? Do you have a little more health this time? Uh-oh. Of course you know.
Better tread carefully.
Was that the last one?
No room for mistakes.
Ow! Holy shit, the combo.
Don't let those phantoms hang around.
Okay, so let's see. What happens if I summon them like that? No, okay. So when I use their abilities, it seems like they killed a couple of them, and then there was only 2 left. He summons like 4 of them or something, right? Prime members are going ham. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Oh, wrong button again. Fine. Okay, we have 2 heals this time and almost full health. All right, let's see what we can make some plays happen. Wow.
Any potions left?
Try to stay sharp, guys.
Take it from here, Neon.
Now watch you learn a couple things. I don't know if we can make it without any potions.
We'll have to take it slow.
Yay, we got him. Okay, that was very fun. Okay.
Die, die, die!
There was a lack of sound effects there. Oh, he's crazy. We're a bad person. Welcome back, Wizapun.
He's good.
Better than good. Only Jack can fight like that.
Glad to see he's back. Took long enough.
He's back?
What?
Jack is back?
Bravo, Jack. And a round of applause for Jed, Ash.
And Neon.
And Neon, of course.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Be polite.
You know who we are?
Of course.
I'm
Who
a
doesn't?
dark elf, you see. And we dark elves...
Just tell us about the crystals. That's all I want to know.
Good, good. Those who are to forge the future mustn't be concerned with trivialities.
In-game dialogue skip.
And cut to the chase.
What year is it? Whoa.
My castle is here.
Castle?
Make your way through this forest until you reach a tower. At its zenith, you will find the Wind Crystal. The journey will be perilous, but I suspect that doesn't come as a surprise.
What's on his face?
Any questions?
Any
Just
questions?
one. Is it true you made a deal with Chaos?
No, but you will. Chaos, darkness given form, given purpose. By its hand were the crystals extinguished, and only by its hand can they be restored. Of course, a deal with a monster commands a high price.
Aw,
Your very
dude.
lives may be required as tender. Is that funny?
I just forgot what it's like to hear some good news for once.
Safe travels, Jack.
He's a fucking maniac. He's even better than I thought he would be from the trailer. He's insane. Loyalty cape, loyalty bangles, jobs for friends, anima shard. So I can change jobs for friends now? Warlord. Disassembly. That one seems important. Let's not dismantle that one. I want to not select it. Okay, there we go. I'll dismantle the rest. Main mission, Natural Distortion. This mission is now available. Following side mission has been unlocked as your memories. Meeting with Astos has unlocked your companion's memories. Ash can now select the monk job, Jed the thief job, and Neon the red mage job. What do you mean unlock their memories? As you proceed through the game missions, your allies will unlock new jobs that they can use. You can select which job you want your allies to use in the battle settings screen. Okay, that's fun. I think we probably want to give have them be support, and I'm going to be like the bruiser that's in some of the stuff. So this is where we have to go, right? All right, so let's go talk to the NPCs. It is like if I go over here to parkour and I hit start and I go over to talk, it's always in Cornelia, right? So that's the only place you can talk? Yeah. All right, so now we're doing the Bearers of Hope. All right.
May the crystal's blessing be with you.
Did we do these ones already? Yeah, we already did these ones. Okay, there's no new ones. Okay, so that's that. All right, so Refrain Wetlands. All right, okay. So forgive me, but I've been awake for on very little sleep for a long time, and it's been a very, very stressful day. Holy shit. So I'm gonna end it here. An hour earlier ahead of schedule. So I'm gonna end here. Tomorrow we're gonna either play this or we're gonna play Power World. We'll probably play this. So if you want to see more of this, then tune in for tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's good to stop now because we can start with a gameplay sequence tomorrow for people to to pile in as the stream starts, and then we'll get into some of the fun story. I may, if I get stuck on a boss again, I may turn the difficulty down in order to get through it quickly because the story is definitely the highlight. But I did enjoy that last boss, although the bosses aren't exactly my favorite kind of boss, but they are fun to learn the timings and everything like that. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good weekend. The hair is intense, very intensive for computers, so an early mod to boost performance for the game made everyone bald. Oh shit. Game's running okay. Good luck, man. Get some rest, thanks. Let's read mouse. I heard NL streams so optimized, it go to 4K. Oh my god. Let's see Germa's stream. Anyway, have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you, and I'll catch you tomorrow for more of this. Probably it might be Pal World, but probably tomorrow we'll do more of this. I'm enjoying this, and that's it. Yep. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good Friday night, and yeah. Love you, Unicorn. Oh, do you like my vibe? Anyway, pushing the raid through. I will see you soon. And hello. Goodbye to anyone on YouTube as well for watching the VOD. See you later. The awkward watching the recording and you can't go to the raid ending.